unbreakable powers! Here's the wizard! The mystical wizard!
Greetings, travelers, Wiz Kids, and Wordplayers. It is Wednesday, which means it is Wow Wednesday once again. And I am joined, as I am always, by the Gremlin King himself, Samurai Snowman.
What's up, my crack?
So.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Back off. All right, we're doing it. Everyone's doing it. You get a something, and you get a something. And Wiz got a new job. Everyone's doing it, baby.
Oh, doxing.
Jesus Christ!
Hey,
It's just a new corner. That's all it is, baby.
What women do to me with never mind.
Yeah, that was one I was about to get. In my head, I was trying to play out a joke with that scenario, and it didn't work. So,
yeah, I was trying to be like job, but I was like, I could have gone like I could have made it a gay thing, and I'm like, I don't want
yeah. That's the only way I thought it could go. Personally,
or I could have like been like, listen, what I do on the street corner is my business. I don't know. We're off our game tonight.
Who is? I'm
What?
not. No, you.
No, you. And I am also joined by Greta Gerwig's #1 fan, Stimulated Cynic.
Yeah, what up, everybody? It's Samurai Snowman, back Gremlin World, and Wizard was gonna make a gay joke. Boom, bow.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Speaking of gay jokes, I'm also joined, as I am always, by Jessica James.
Everyone's doing it.
What, me?
Everyone's doing it.
Everyone's doing me?
Yeah,
Well, aren't I popular?
you're a cute guy. You know,
Don't ever say that again.
you're a very cute guy.
You're a cute guy, you know.
Yeah, you're a very cute guy.
Ugh.
I'd like to see your ass in a pair of tight jeans.
Yeah, Jessica's a cute guy, and Cynic's an obtuse guy. Whatever.
Yeah, that works.
It's a geometry joke, dude.
Got it.
There you go.
Your
Let's say
GED wasn't
hello.
for nothing.
Say hello to the chat. Roygen was the first
What's up, Roy
fan to
Jean?
join us.
Rygen? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Ruby and Summer Swan. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by.
Yeah. Y'all stop.
Yeah.
Y'all
Wow
stop.
Wednesday. We
Now
got
say
a
goodbye.
packed show. We had last Wednesday. We were hit with the Avengers cast announcements, and I was like, well, we'll save that for next week. And then today we were hit with Nintendo Switch stuff, and I knew I wasn't really going to cover all of it, and I left it for Jessica and Andrew to do.
Thank you.
And then they did. And then Sleeping Psychopathy is also here.
Well, hello.
Hola, como
Here-
está?
Here to take breaks from Dave being a boomer. Well, we love Dave here on the.
I can
Yeah,
understand why
we
you
tolerate Dave here.
But
I
we
can
cannot
understand why you need a
cannot
break
deny
from
the
that.
fact. Yeah, cannot deny the truth as well. So
How drunk is he sleeping? Is he
a
shit
packed
faced?
show, but not a packed house. Boom, gotcha. But I'm working on it.
Wow. We do need a woman for the panel. Like we should seriously start
Well,
reaching out.
Yeah, if you
We don't
are a
need
woman
nothing.
and want to talk to me, don't, because I'm very scared of you people.
We've got Swan.
We
got
actually
Dominique,
we actually were called out.
What?
In the comments.
For what?
Let me pull it up.
For our sexual tension and just like
No, but if you have
masculinity?
any Jess Cynic Yowie that you want to send, please at them on Twitter.
If
Everyone's doing it.
if that actually exists, I am Minecrafting myself tonight.
Coward.
No, we have the clips that we put up as we do.
You want to hop in the Rari?
But we have this here, the Greta Gerwig news, as we will have more tonight, gentlemen. Don't the weekly Greta Gerwig check-in will happen. But posted this clip, got 100 views out of nowhere. It's
nice,
pretty good. But we had this comment right here from Robbie Del Rey. said, "What a sausage fest this podcast is."
We're not like having a
Piss off.
festival of sausages. There's just a tremendous amount of the sausage.
Yeah. And I, of course, says, "I'm too afraid to talk to women." So,
Wow, that's canonical.
yeah, that's just, So,
I would actually like to get Vickyverse to read me a book as I fall asleep with no pants on.
Okay.
Sleeping psychopathy advertising for the competition. Talking about JJ pulling up. JJ, can you pull that up?
Yeah,
A
JJ.
hot, crazy girl and a guy with late-stage Stephen Hawking's disease. Boy, that stream must have been wild, man.
Oh, dude. Look,
I mean-
JJ's good, especially on his Saturday shows. And he's really funny on a panel. I've been on several panels with him before. But just imagining JJ, who considers himself Amish because of his humor, and Boomer Dave. Oof.
It's just like the most 1920s radio comedy show that's ever happened.
Sleepy called him a humid value. Fuck.
Mordred Kane is also here. How about Mordred?
Holla.
I feel like JJ just needs to play house music in one ear while he's streaming. Maybe it'll get him all pumped up.
Anyway,
Fuck that. Moving
Snowman,
on.
how was your week?
Same old, same old. Kind of fucking long. I'm fucking exhausted. But still drawing away. And just still fighting a good fight, my man.
Yeah, still
Fighting a good
Work.
fight.
fighting the good fight on that Gremlin world.
Mm-hmm.
I see you too. You posted Rippaverse.
Yaira's dumbass, fucking retarded looking ass hand, all fucked up
Yeah.
looking,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely not AI, dude.
blatant as shit.
It's definitely not AI. I don't know why you would think that.
I didn't never said it was.
It's definitely
No,
not.
hands also.
Yeah, those
are-
guys really have
garbage.
problems with hands. You know,
hands are
remember
just
Horseman?
hard to
It's
do.
crazy. It's a running gag. That whole
Mhm.
they're just a running gag. That's all.
They need to
Rippaverse
just make
is.
a guy with hooks for hands. He's got no hands. Or
Definitely
invisible,
not. It's
invisible
definitely not.
hand man.
They're definitely not using AI to draw stuff they don't want to fucking draw.
Yeah, AI can actually make better hands than that. It wouldn't have
Yeah,
made a hand that fucked up.
I've messed around with the AI. I could probably throw the AI I use and it would fix the hands and be like, here you go.
I can make a better hand than that.
Here you go,
Sometimes
you
not.
silly, stupid human.
Yeah. Cynic,
Yeah.
how was your week?
Man, I've had a wild week. Personal stuff, right? I told y'all. I said it last
Yeah.
night on the King stream. My uncle literally died Saturday. They resuscitated him. They put him in the ICU, and then he recovered. And so that was terrible, and then really good, all within a couple days. And then the hospital called me. It was like, "Hey, we want to send him to Arizona." And I'm like, "Wait, what?
Damn, bro.
No, what are you talking about?" So that happened. And I played a new game on my phone. I was just talking about it on Jessica's stream, Katana Zero. It's pretty fun. Actually, a really, really good game. It's a free Netflix mobile game. But that's really fun. Been watching a lot of anime lately. And it's about it, man. Just doing the fighting the good fight, I think is what
fighting the good fight.
Yeah, fighting the good fight, man. But no, man, I've had a really good week so far. I'm a blessed man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesker, what about your week?
Well, man, I've done 3 streams in the last few days, and
Yeah.
That'll be it for the year, I think.
Yeah, that's
it for
really
the
that's
year,
your
man.
quota. You hit your
Yeah,
quota.
man. I mean, my quota.
Good job, man.
The internet gods are happy.
Yeah.
But no, man, it feels good to stream again.
Yeah, they've been pretty good bangers, man.
Yeah, I agree. I think all 3, went pretty damn well.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been fun getting back into it. Yeah, we talked about the Switch 2 earlier. Go check out my gaming channel. That's Jesker James with the S's instead of the Z's. But yeah, go check that out. And I went to the dentist today. Got the all clear, no cavities. Good to go for another 6 months. But
So that CBID trick really does work.
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Preston's here. Hello, Preston.
Sperm does wonder for the teeth, man.
Who'd
But
have thought?
yeah, thank you, Ruby. But yeah, man, that's pretty much been like the most eventful stuff so far this
You
week.
guys gotta watch more shows and play more games during your week.
We actually work
because I've been in-
jobs.
Yeah,
I
dude, we're
know.
adults, and also I haven't been home. Like I meant to bring my
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Yeah, that's right. You
Yeah.
were home for a little bit, but then you had to leave.
Yeah, and I meant to bring my PlayStation this time, and I was like, well, I'm only going to be up there for a week, and then all this craziness happened.
Well,
and so
always
I was
bring
like,
the PlayStation. Just bring,
yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to, right?
bring something. Victor the Lore Seeker is also here. Hello.
But I did play that Katana Zero game. I'm telling you, for a mobile game, it's a blast, man.
Is it 2D, 3D? What is it?
It's a 2D side scroller.
Is it like a Metroidvania?
No, I really don't know how to explain it, man. It's got like a rewind sort of thing to it. But yeah,
Interesting. All right, I might check it out.
Snuffles is here. Hey, Snuffles.
yeah.
My week, I had busy with personal stuff that Snowman decided to share a little bit with everyone, but
Oh wow, you got a
Otherwise.
job. Super personal.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
Welcome to the fucking workforce.
I'm
Yeah,
just
bro.
saying.
Thank God
Anyway.
you're finally paying taxes, for fuck's sake.
Hey, I paid my taxes 2 years ago.
You ain't not paid one tax, man.
You ain't taxed
Shit.
one time. Quit fucking lying.
No, I said I pay him. You paid it the one time, and then that's all you got to pay, right? You don't have to pay anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you probably-
buddy. That's exactly how it
Probably
works.
shouldn't have said that
Yeah.
on a public live stream.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Everyone always talks about how they got to get their taxes done. It's like
Yeah,
easy. You just do it, and you never worry about
There's
it.
an IRS agent looking at their boss like,
Come
We
find
gotta-
me, buddy.
"We got to get this motherfucker right now, dog.
I don't know, but
We got to audit the shit out of this
yeah.
motherfucker."
He's a wizard, though.
he lives in a tower somewhere. Anyway, no. So I haven't really, I got to get to like watching stuff and playing stuff again, but I have been playing more AC Shadows, and I wanted to almost change my thoughts from last week because I was starting to like catch a high a little bit on it. I'm like, oh,
Make
They-
up your
they-
fucking mind,
they,
then, wizard.
they had something promised where I was like, oh, like they found the Assassin's Creed to put into this game where I'm like, oh, got some Assassin's Creed stuff here, and then they don't, and then I'm like, oh, okay, like it's like the quest was nothing at the end of it, and I thought it was going to be cooler than what it was. And also, as the reviews are pointing out, the story is all disjointed and awful. Like the actual story's not so bad, but there's no like mission 1, mission 2, mission 3. It's just here's a bunch of stuff to do and go do them. Do missions for these people or assassinate these guys. And you have the full freedom of the map to do it, which in one way is good, but it just hurts the story. So
I have never been more convinced not to buy a game
yeah.
than just
I
now.
honestly, it's like especially if you haven't loved any of the new stuff, then it's like, nah. I don't know. They need to fix their whole thing, and Snuffles is like I haven't played AC since Black Flag. It's the best one.
Yeah, I played Odyssey and
I just played Tenchu.
Origins. Yeah, Tenchu's great. That's probably the best ninja game that I've ever played. From Soft game, by the way.
Yeah, it's just the gameplay is really good. Like the gameplay, like the actual like ninja stuff. And I was complaining about being like too squishy last week, and to an extent you still are. But as you level up and your health, gets bigger and you get more skills and stuff like that. It's easier. And the sneaking gets easier and stuff like that. But now the gameplay wise is still really fun, but it's all stuff that should have been in the game years ago. Like some of the stuff that you can do is like straight out of like Metal Gear fucking 5. Like it's just like, and probably before that too, but just like I played Metal Gear 5, so that's just my frame reference. But It's like, yeah, this should have been here forever ago. Like there's a point where because like you have like your base and you can like collect resources from enemy camps, and you do it by holding down square, and it like goes away. It just feels like it needs that little pling that like you would have when
So
you
you're
pick up
saying
resources.
outdated tech.
Not outdated,
Yeah.
but just more like
It seems outdated.
just like you guys touted this as being really cool, whereas stealth games were doing this years ago. Like I talked about it,
Yeah.
how they have like the light based stealth, like if you're next to a candle, you're more visible, which is like I talked about, like Thief had that decades ago. It's just like okay, no social stealth, so you can't even like blend in with the crowds, and no cool moments like that. Black box missions,
Yeah, those were
there's
terrible moments.
like black box missions aren't a thing, so it's like you don't have that cool like, oh, you could go in here in any way, and then we have the special thing, like with Unity had and Syndicate and Valhalla tried to bring back. Just like it's kind of Yasuke still feels stapled onto. He is not getting any better. He's still just like, this is a Naoe game, and Yasuke could have been a really cool side character that could have been like a bro like Leonardo was for Ezio and stuff, but nope, they needed a playable character, and he just is he's stapled. So I don't know. I don't even know if I'm even going to do a review for it just because of how busy I'm going to be, but I'll try.
It's gonna be working, man.
Yeah,
Why did they make this an AC game? Why not just make it
Because
into a new
Ubisoft
franchise?
has no other way to make it.
Ubisoft literally has said that they're going to not do any other games, but like Assassin's Creed. And I have an article that we will probably get to about that they've restructured their business even around it as well.
Boy, I tell you what, this company really did fall from grace. Because they used to be one of the big. They used to be one of the big players, man. Like they had their own.
Then though,
conference
the
at
game that
E3.
they were most notable for was still Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's true, but still, man. Like
So I mean, they're just sort of going back to form. The problem is their form is shit now.
That's true. I
Yeah.
just remember, like they had their own conference at E3 and everything. Like they're one of the big boys.
Yeah,
But look at them
Event
now.
is here. Prince of Persia was one of their best.
I agree with that, man. But God, that game's hard.
Yeah, and really like the game. Like Shadows is great game. Like visually, like it's a beautiful game. And the seasons are great. Like you can play one part of the map and it'll be winter, and then if you wait long enough, it'll change to spring, and it looks completely different. And there's gameplay kind of built around. It's like, yeah, it's pretty cool, but it's just that there's just not much kind of there still. But the best moment I had so far was I was doing this normal mission to try to get through these Assassin's Creed things that are like, oh, is there gonna be something cool at the end of this? And then I came across this boss that was like super high level, and it was like he would one hit me, like could not do anything. I could, and like the way that they balance is like if you're not that level, you're doing no damage, but you can use one of the weapons to like hook around a guy and like throw him. And so we were on this cliff, and so I spent like an hour trying to throw him off the cliff. I'm like, I can do it. And then finally I got him, threw him right off the cliff, and he died. And I'm like, cool. Like it was like I was able to like kind of sequence break, or maybe you're meant to do that. But that was pretty cool. It's like, it was just like doing that was like the most fun I've had, really, besides just like, I mean, playing as Naoe is really fun. Sneaking around is really fun. But I hope that story comes together, because all I've read is like game's great, story's terrible, like just bad story. So we'll see what happens. But and then today I had a Goodwill burn where I basically went into Goodwill and found this nice 50-inch TV. It was like, oh cool, and I bought it, and then it didn't fucking work, and then so I took it back and got refunded all that. Then I went into Walmart afterwards, and I was like, I'm gonna walk around, and then I catches the corner of my eye the yellow clearance tag, right? Batman the complete animated series on clearance for $22, so it was down 17. So normally a $40 complete collection of all the Batman episodes down to 22, same exact price I spent on that TV that I just got refunded. So I'm like, you know what, it's a sign, right? So I bought the complete animated series. I believe also they took off of Max, if I'm not mistaken.
Did you check and make sure everything worked on it?
I did not. It's still wrapped up in package.
Oh,
so
sealed
wasn't
up.
like it was like bent. It was like hit on the forklift or something. And it was all fucked up. Like it was just like a new new copy. I don't know why it was marked down. I don't know if they're making a new one or something. It wasn't a Blu-ray though; it was a DVD, which that's fine. Barely.
No, well, the reason why is because if it had a little bit of damage on the box, even if the disc
It
works
wasn't.
and everything. Oh,
It
was it?
wasn't. No, it was just like literally like they took it right off the shelf and put the sticker on it.
Oh, well, shit. Because
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they'll do that, like if there's damage to the box, because you get those customers in there. It's like, oh, there must be something wrong with it if the corner of the box is damaged slightly, or they
And then
just
normally they write down what the problem is, so it's like missing last disc or something, you know, and they'll write it on the little paper. But no, it's still sealed up like it's brand new, and it was just for whatever reason $17 cheaper. So hey,
there's gonna be there's gonna be a
kinda
fucking
waiting.
finger in that thing, just like the chili from Wendy's.
Yeah, Swan says, cool deal. Stuffle says good deal. Love that show. Yeah, I rewatched it not too long ago. I rewatched through all the animated universe shows, and I haven't seen a lot of those animated series episodes for a long time. But yeah, I mean, it
holds up, man.
Holds up.
Preston's right. It's empty.
No, I told you it's
It's empty.
I will. You want me to open it? No, I don't have my camera.
I did that with a PS4 remote from Walmart one time. I was like, oh yeah, they put a deal on it, and I opened it up, and somebody had stole the battery out of it. I was fucking pissed, man.
Yeah, that would suck. Well, they wouldn't sell just the empty box for that. They would be like nothing, But if it was like only the new Batman Adventures and that's all, I'd be like, damn it! Like I don't hate it, but but come on, it's not like the original. I prefer the original ones over the new Batman Adventures, but anywho, yeah, that was
Whole
my
series
week.
is good.
Yeah,
Whole
I'll
series is
forgive
good.
you, Roygen. I'd ordered a new battery for my PS4 remote anyway, and you had to buy 2 at a time, so I just it was all right. It's no big deal.
Now I got to get all the other ones. Got to get Superman, Batman Beyond. Do we need to get Static and Zeta Project?
Nope.
Not really.
I don't know about Zeta Project.
Yeah, Zeta no, Static yes.
Static's cool. I would rather stream
Is he?
Static than I would own it.
Batman Beyond is mega fire.
I used to watch Static like crazy as a kid too, but
I never did.
But yeah, I would need to see it on a deal like I did with Batman, and even then,
No, Swan, I like Wendy's chili too, but there was a big deal about somebody finding a thumb in their chili at Wendy's one time. It was hilarious. I wish that would happen to me so I could sue the fuck out of that company and make some millions.
Yeah, that would be cool to sue somebody for a thumb in your chili.
how many millions are you going to get from Wendy's though?
I mean, they're $1 billion company. You can get a
I was
couple
about to
each
say,
week.
what are you talking about, bro?
We're Southern. Like $1 million would be almost generational wealth.
Yeah,
if we took care of it right. Yeah.
Yeah, Cynic's got 5 of them already. I mean,
yeah, it's true. That's very true.
So, but anyway, yeah, didn't draw. Did some practice to try to get my brushes right by like tracing over like an old comic cover or old comic panels.
Nice.
Figuring out just so that I could start working on my comic again, and then work stuff changed. So I don't know how much free time I'm gonna have. So
damn, your book's gonna be late, bro.
I'm gonna have late
Late
book,
book,
which is
but you'll be paying taxes. Hell yeah!
I've officially joined CG. So, why
I think I was the only
Black
one.
Man bad?
Yeah, I think I was the only one hating on Static, but that's because I'm Southern, and I'm sort of a frat guy. I'm allowed to, like, I'm supposed to, right?
And he's he was different. I mean, like he was a different type of.
He was different than me. Hey,
yeah, but like Static tried to do like social issues and stuff. It had a lot more celebrities, and it was a different kind of show.
What do you mean different?
Yeah, what do you mean by
What do you
different?
mean?
Yeah,
it was like it's separate, but it's equal, to the rest of the DC.
You mean like my grandfather wanted?
Like segregated almost?
Yeah,
No,
I believe that's the word.
I don't know. I mean, like it's kind of in the back of like everything.
Oh yeah, yeah, I get that. Like not drinking from the same water fountain type analogy.
Yeah.
No, but it's like it's just doing its own thing, Like,
yeah. Tell me more about Black Wall Street.
I don't know what that is.
What about Black
anyway,
Twitter?
That's different. That's not. That's neither separate or equal. That place is
Got a
wild.
bunch,
You
got a
decide.
bunch of
We'll be
people
right
calling
back.
the Just League cartoon woke because a couple of out of context lines from Wonder Woman. These anti-woke fuckers are so annoying. Yeah, the people that like the grifters, that make it their whole thing.
Which
yeah,
Justice League cartoon, the new movie or like the original cartoon?
I think because we're talking about DCAU, I think he's talking about like what do you mean? Oh yeah, you mean like
The Infinite
Justice
Crisis
League.
movie or the the original cartoon from like
Well, yeah, the original
2000?
cartoon or Just League Unlimited, either or. But he's talking about DCAU, so I'm trying to think if there's even anything besides just like Wonder Woman making fun of a man, but she doesn't make fun of all men. She'll make fun of like a specific guy, I guess. But
Yeah, I can't think of anything remotely woke about the
yeah,
Unlimited
neither
or
can I.
Justice League.
I'm sitting here trying to think about it, but I'm also like,
besides like Wonder Woman and Hawk Girl being strong, but like Superman and Martian Manhunter are stronger, right? Like, Preston asks how long until my comic is out. Who knows?
Just know it's going to be
how long
late.
till your comic comes out? Oh, by the way, how's your
Bang.
COVID doing?
Right? Oh, yeah. How are you feeling, Preston?
Yeah. How's your? No, you.
Hell yeah, dude.
I want you to join Comic Gate. No, that's not gonna happen.
No, he's gonna join Imprint. Don't you worry about that.
For Imprint, for certain. She says she's well.
Good.
I am a part of no group or congregation.
You'll be a part of Imprint too. Don't you worry about it.
Man.
We segregate in Imprint. It's separate but equal.
Very segregated from everything.
Event says I don't like woke, but even I don't like those anti-woke ex-influencers cringe. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you can be.
Oh, she died. Shit.
Oh, dang.
Damn.
That was quick.
DED dead. She was.
You were just well a second ago.
Isn't that just like Preston? One day she's doing great, and the next day gone.
Speaking of, rest in peace, Val Kilmer.
Yeah,
the second worst Batman.
Yeah. No, hold up, wait a minute.
It wasn't the worst.
Yeah,
it's true.
Who is the worst? It's got to be Clooney.
George
right?
Clooney. It's George
Clooney.
Clooney.
Yeah, Clooney's not a bad Bruce Wayne, but he's
the worst Batman and the worst Clooney. I mean, and the worst.
Yeah, his dad kind of sucked.
Freudian slip, I guess. Bruce Wayne. Yeah, he's the worst. Period.
His dad was kind
of
him out of here.
Get him out of here.
I thought he was a decent Bruce Wayne, not a good Batman.
Bro, I thought he was terrible.
Well, that
movie's still ass though.
Yeah, it's no fault of his own, really. I mean,
I thought Val Kilmer was actually. I thought Val Kilmer was actually a pretty good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, that's what with the bat nipples exactly.
But Batman Forever is just a better movie than Batman and Robin. Too,
I mean, this is true. This is true.
I agree with that.
I was also reminded that Val Kilmer is also Moses and God in Prince of Egypt.
There's also Doc Holliday, who I've got a replica pistol of. His pistol that dude carried. In Tombstone,
Snuffles.
He was also
he was a great Bruce Wayne.
Nah, dude, you're wrong, Snuffles. I have to disagree.
There's a bad. You know who a bad Bruce Wayne was? Christian Bale.
Yes, he was a bad Bruce Wayne. Nah, he was. I agree.
The problem with Christian Bale is that there wasn't enough separation between the Batman personality and the Bruce Wayne personality.
There was later, right? Because he got told, like, you should go out and be a Playboy billionaire. But he was also
he does it in Batman Begins, and then he like does it a little bit in Dark Knight, and then never again.
Yeah.
There's just not enough Bruce Wayne to really like do much as Bruce Wayne.
You're exactly right.
I can see people figuring out pretty easily that
it was great since the event
that Christian Bale is that his Bruce Wayne is Batman. Like it seems like it'd be easier to figure that out.
Yeah. Like Joseph Gordon-Levitt figured out because of a fucking face.
Yeah,
as far as like when he was in the suit when he was Batman, he was good as Batman. It's just the Bruce Wayne persona was too similar to the Batman persona.
Yeah. I think he's that
still doesn't answer my question, Preston. You're just saying there's a side project. So does it tell me when your book's coming out?
Mordred says about the
I need to
Wonder
know.
Woman thing.
Need to know.
It's a line in the first couple episodes where Wonder Woman was talking about how maybe her mom was right about man's world when she saw people shoplifting in the wake of the alien invasion. Yeah, that's literally like her being acclimated to the.
Well, that's not necessarily talking about men in general. That's just talking about the human race.
Yeah, man's world basically. Yeah, it just means anything that's not Themyscira.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like the first episode, so that's like your first introduction to her. She also talks about how weird it is that women wear makeup in like one of the early episodes too, because it's like just Themyscirans are just naturally beautiful. So she's like, that's weird.
Don't you fucking NDA? Jesus Christ! There's Eric July in the chat now.
India. So anyway,
What's up, monkey?
We will talk about. Whoa, Jesus Christ! We will talk about.
Don't say his name in vain. What are you doing? How about that?
Yeah, dude. Stop blaspheming.
And it's
You're
just.
going
I
to
don't
hell,
know. I don't even know who you're talking to.
You're going to hell, wizard.
I'll see you there. All right. Everyone's doing it.
No, nobody do anything with my ass, Ruby. Stop it. These people, they just think they can talk to the panelists any way they want to.
And then you just hear Ruby's little feet like.
It's like he's like Child's Play where you can see him out of the.
I was literally gonna make that.
Little Chucky.
What can we do to Cynic's ass that his cousins already haven't?
No.
Good question, dude.
Anyway,
Jamie, pull that up.
We will hopefully one day. We'll hopefully one day compare all the Batmans and Bruce Waynes on a possible Saturday night Batter Day show where we will.
Oh yeah,
baby! I'm already exhausted by that name.
Yeah, you are.
Batter Day.
Soak it in.
I'll also say, speaking of our comic hero based days, possibly next Thursday we will do a Thursday stream because I read the recent Immortal Thor, and they do a gimmick in it that's pretty interesting. I don't know if it definitely doesn't come across in the way that you read it digitally, but basically it's like a choose your own adventure kind of deal. It's pretty different.
You're different.
How long until we get a full on just wizard comic stream? Just me talking. Cynic would hate that.
Which is a cynic.
Just wizard sitting here not breathing, talking comics that he hasn't read.
Oh yeah. No, I would talk about the ones I've read. I would make a point to read them. I would talk about the TV shows and movies more. Anyway, I could go on.
She said comic stream.
I know
that would be an animated series stream.
No, yeah, a comic stream. A comic stream would be very short.
Yeah, I would have to take a baby aspirin to watch that.
I'd read like Wikipedia articles just like I did to learn everything.
But she's talking about you doing a full stream on the one.
Oh, the one I'm making.
Now he can't do that. He can't put that out into the ether like that.
I can't put it out until it's like until it's all like ready to go. And I got different comics that I make. It's a whole thing.
Depending on how much taxes he's got to pay over the next 8 months, give him to about the end of the year.
He's gonna be
wait a minute.
He's gonna be busy paying taxes like a big boy.
I gotta point something out here. This lion bitch, Andrew Rowland, said, "Oh, I'm gonna go to bed after your stream, Jessica." And he's on Dave's. No, he's doing his own fucking stream.
Oh, fucking slut!
Talking about Switch.
No, he's doing a draw stream. I thought you were going to bed, bitch. Why'd you lie to me?
Well, luckily he's not watching. You guys were bullying him all night too.
Yeah, I was fucking with him hard, man. I'm gonna continue.
He deserved it.
I almost said something.
I'm back on my shit, bro. I'm fucking with everybody. Everybody gets.
I almost kind of went in there too, and I was like, "Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm streaming later, and if
you can't come on.
Too bad." It was gonna be like a version of that.
Wizard actually is further ahead on this comic than Rainbow the Brute.
I need to check that out. Snuffles Choose Your Own Adventure. It's not really a Choose Your Own Adventure. I'll just say it, but it basically the villain tells the audience about how it's like, yeah, coins are crazy and they represent all this stuff. And so at the end of every page, there's a forward arrow and a back arrow. That's like, if you get heads, you go forward. If you get tails, you go backwards. And so you flip a coin while you're reading it, if you want to. You flip a coin while you're reading it. If you get tails, you got to go backwards. And the way that it's written will literally be like, they'll be like, didn't we do this already? And they're like, I'm like, this magic is messing me up. It's pretty interesting. Like, it was like, Al Ewing was trying something cool. And, it's like I said, it doesn't come across that great on the digital reading because you're reading it one big thing. But if you're looking at the book, and it's like, you got heads, go back and read, beginning of the previous page, and it's like, didn't you just say that kind of thing? It's pretty cool.
You need to get motivated. That's all I got to say.
Wizard, we got our comics out to knock Andrew down a peg. I will say that I probably will be canceling the preview book and just going on the book proper.
Yeah, I don't know why you were gonna do that to begin with. Honestly,
I had the free time, and then I
so,
just thought like,
preview-
yeah, like because I want to do previews in the books themselves for next issue, and I was like, well, I got to start with a preview of the book, right? So I'll probably just write like a trailer and work on a trailer instead, and basically just incorporate what I was going to do in that. Roygen says pirate D&D. No, we're going to do superhero D&D when we get to 200 subscribers, because these guys doing pirate stuff, they wouldn't care about that.
I do pirate stuff. I mean, Jessica already does butt pirate stuff. So
just
just be like, hey, Jessica, how do I do this but with less homosexuality?
I'll explain it to you when we're not live.
Yeah.
I got you.
Says, I need to read the first whole run first. Ewing is good, right? I mean, like we on every Thursday, or not every Thursday, but on our Thursday shows, me and Cynic, I was going back through it, and Cynic was reading it for the first time, and he slowly, turned around on it. So
I like it, man. I'm enjoying it, really. I mean, I started going and buying the physical copies. I meant to actually set up a pull list because there's some other comics I want, and then of course I had to come back to Birmingham. But I called the guy. I was like, "Hey, go ahead." Every time I need you to go ahead and like pull Thor for me. So I do have that.
Ruby
Wizard wants to pull Thor.
With his mouth and his butt.
We'll see, Ruby. Maybe you can be a part of the.
No, Preston. I can't read. What I do is I pay a homeless guy to read it to me. That's what you can do when you're rich.
I have a name,
trust funds.
Sir.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Diddy.
Yeah. So anyway, read Immortal Thor. I will say. I'll always say that. And Mordred Kane had asked on Twitter if we could get Thor talk on Thursdays, and I would love to have Thor talk on Thursdays, but his brands would not work here because of people that say things, and I've said things, and some people just don't like the things.
Oh, dude, Mordred Kane solo leveling the anime is great. That is great. Read Swans. I want you to explain Swans.
I didn't send the Thor comics in order, so it was a big disappointment. That's not what happened. She's being over dramatic.
I had to organize them.
I had received the second.
Keep that quiet, please.
I received the second book that was actually the fourth. And so I do not have 2 and 3, but I said that it was fine. It was a factual statement that I have 1 and 4, and then I would have to.
You actually the birthday present. Is that what you did?
No, I have not received my birthday present yet.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a birthday present. Okay.
So, someone says solo leveling looks interesting.
I called Wizard and said the N-word to him for his birthday. He was disappointed in me.
Hey, that is. Only partially true. Wow, you must be fun at parties. I don't go to parties.
Have you ever been to a party?
No. Why do you have
to even
ask that?
He's not even invited to his own birthday party.
Oh, God.
I stopped having birthday parties when I was a kid. Everyone was too busy.
But like you could. I'm just talking about like regular parties.
No, regular ass parties that aren't for no reason whatsoever. No.
Andrew probably still has birthday parties.
No, like the only party around that time I would have gone to was like a graduation party.
Secret Invasion's great, yeah.
So Swans have trouble wrapping packages.
Damn,
birthday gifts get delayed. Sleeping Psychopathy, football is boring as hell. That being said,
get the fuck out of here, bro.
I have gone to Super Bowl parties. I just am there for the commercials.
Like me and my family
commercials
knockered. We go out and play front yard football. We play football in the front yard. We eat wings. We get drunk.
Yeah. Vince the Wizard is like me, a shut-in.
Yes. I've been a recluse lately.
Grumpy is here.
Yeah, I have. I've been the same way since like
goes to 1 party per week, sometimes 3. Wow, Wednesday, Thursdays, and CG Church. Well, Grumpy, I don't go to CG Church, so
coward. Get off my stream then.
So hey, I send you there, Snowman, as my liaison.
No, it's
part of the contract extension.
You wish. Yeah, you fuck out my face with that nonsense.
I'm my own person. I'm not a man yet. I'm my own person though.
But no, of course. Where am I going to go to parties with? The no friends that I have? Yeah, great. Rub that, amazing. Rub that in my orphan face.
You'd be a vigilante if you're an orphan, though. Didn't you
Yeah.
read?
You'd be perfect for church, wizard. I know, Ruby, but sometimes you guys talk about someone I don't want to talk about. So how am I supposed to do it? I can't fucking be there.
Snowman's
He's-
there though, and he's
he's
on
too
this show.
big.
You're allowed to talk about him.
Mordred, no, please leave that in other people's streams. Not no, my. That's not-
Yeah.
not mine.
I can do it for free. He's not going to charge you for it, wizard.
Yeah, and I got to charge. I don't even know how that would work if you do charge. If you do.
Oh my
like,
god, he's
It's
been
by
dropping.
No, I
heavy
have-
on Twitter today.
I will say, for anyone's confusion, I was making a reference to the first Sonic movie. I don't know why I was watching earlier, but no, I have both my parents are alive.
Man said the football sucks, but baseball is better. Is the dumbest
I
thing.
enjoyed playing baseball
heard.
better than I did playing football for some reason, but
No way.
I enjoy watching football better.
So I don't
MMA
like
is where it's at.
any of the sports. I don't count combat sports.
You played
but,
lax though, didn't you? Snowman? Didn't you play
I played,
lacrosse?
I played football, basketball, and lacrosse. I used to love all sports, but I don't really
Yeah.
watch them anymore.
I
don't
love
like-
playing
yeah, I
football. I love playing baseball, but baseball was just easier, and you got the same sort of notoriety.
I will watch baseball if I have to, only because like the sounds of baseballs are nostalgic for me because of my dad watching it. You know, back when it's like stuff that kids won't know growing up. Like my nieces don't know anything about it. I was like, no, we're gonna watch something we want to watch, and you don't get to watch anything. You have to entertain yourself by like either watching what the parents are watching or like reading a book or something. But now it's just like fucking phone or something. It's like or like in the case of my nieces, they just watch whatever they want to watch, and we just don't watch what we want to watch. And then it's like, why do we do that? Why do we just So anyway, no. So yeah, like I'll watch baseball. I don't like to, but I just don't like sports. I feel like Wizard and Ruby would bet on Beyblades together. Now, not too far off. Because I would want to watch real.
I'll get
I
in
wanna
on
watch
that bet.
real
Wait, would
Beyblades.
you play Beyblades though?
Would I play Beyblades? Probably not, because I don't think I'd be any like. I don't think I could get a good spin. I think I would just fucking do it and it would fall over or something. Like I wouldn't be able to. And I'd be like, I fucking wasted my time.
Yeah, I'll play some
Probably-
Beyblades. Let's go.
Probably cheaper.
Roychin says Cynic's favorite part of baseball is at the end because he gets the ass slaps. Look, I will say, because I've got a black dude's or a black girl's butt. I did like wearing the pants. It made my butt look fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's the way it is, man.
Yeah.
So, what are the topics on Doc for tonight?
Yeah, let's get to it.
We're just
Let's
been
do it.
reading the chat, having a good time, bro. This is Wow Wins.
yeah.
Whoa, Jamie, pull that up.
Wow, wins. Pull it up.
I really
Get
don't need to hear any more about
Yeah.
Cynic's ass.
Pull it the fuck up.
All about letting it rip. Bubble butt and short legs. Cynic, played shortstop.
I actually did. I played shortstop and second base, and then I played. Then I got put out in left field, where the scrubs get put.
Gay. Also, did someone mention Beyblade?
I'm down to play some Magic together. I'm down to play some.
I always feel like is Beyblade like a cheaper hobby than Yu-Gi-Oh would be because like you don't have to keep up with the newest Bay as they're released.
Probably, yeah.
You gotta
But
keep
it also
damping
probably
your
would just
tech,
be
bro.
very, but it's probably very lame to actually do. Like at least with Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh, there's some skill and there's some play and all that. But Beyblade, it's all just letting it
Nah,
rip
dude.
and then just being like,
That's
cool.
how you-
There,
Nah, there's technique
there it
and
goes.
tech.
I don't know.
It's
If you
how
would like to
build
see us
your
play
tech.
Beyblade on stream,
That
I
could
used
be
to I used
big thing.
to have the Beyblade Wii
I do,
game. I don't have
Roykin,
it
yeah.
anymore. So, anywho, MCU stuff. I don't have a fucking segue.
Feels
I'll
good
segue it
enough.
out.
Oh, what do we got coming up? I'll give you a segue. What's up on
The
docket?
casting for Avengers.
Speaking of Cynic having a big butt, Scarlett Johansson, who was in the
Is not
Avengers,
in this. Is
also
not in
had
this
a big
movie.
butt.
Is
And
not in this movie. But you know
There
who
we
else is
go.
in this movie? Here's the whole list.
Oh, well, that was
Uh,
crazy. We just moved transition so smooth like that.
Yeah, we
See
just
that?
moved
Did
it.
you like that segue?
Damn.
Yeah.
They call
Oh,
me
that-
Segway
uh,
Cynic in the streets.
That was smooth as shit.
Yeah, bro.
Paul
Like the
Rudd is
moles.
back as Ant-Man. Stephen
Yeah,
Lewis,
bro.
you know, we got Shang-Chi, we got Loki, we got Sentry, who's going to survive Thunderbolts. Florence Pugh is Yelena, who's going to survive Thunderbolts. The Falcon guy. We got Ian McKellen as Magneto.
They're bringing back Ian McKellen?
And
Bringing
Kelsey
back
Grammer is
Ian
Beast. That's crazy.
McKellen. Sebastian Stan is Bucky. We got M'Baku. We got Thor is back. Hopefully he won't be
M'Baku.
written like shit. Kelsey Grammer as Beast. James Marsden as Cyclops. Now I would pop more for this just because James Marsden, if he gets the blue and gold fucking 90s. Jim Lee
Letitia
suit, like,
Wright as Black
Hell
Panther. Get that shit the fuck out.
Channing Tatum as Gambit. Of course, we got Sue Storm. Rebecca Romaine as Mystique. How much you want to bet she's wearing clothes this time? Who's put that bet?
God, I hope not.
It'd be cool if she got the white Mystique out. Like, give them the comic accurate outfits, and it's like cool.
That
Okay,
would be
yeah.
really
If
cool.
they give her the white costume,
I do actually really
that would
do
be
like
pretty
that
good.
costume.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart is Professor X, which would mean more if we haven't seen him die 3 times.
Alan Cumming is Nightcrawler.
Alan
though.
Cumming as Nightcrawler.
That's crazy.
With he's got to get that black and red suit.
yes.
Oh man,
Nightcrawler
hell
suit.
yeah.
Namor will be back. You know, Reed Richards, Ghost, who is also going to survive Thunderbolts. She's not going to die. David Harbour as Red Guardian, also going to survive Thunderbolts, not going to die. Robert Downey Jr., of course, is Dr. Doom. Anthony Mackie is Captain America. So the X-Men from the Fox universe will be all back.
That is awesome. I do like that a lot.
We haven't gotten anywhere on Hugh Jackman or Ryan Reynolds, but I assume they're going to be in it.
Damn, dude.
And
I hope this is good, because if this is going to be the send off for Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart as Magneto and Professor X, I want it to be a good send
hell,
off.
I thought Jessica was gay. No, we just call him that. He's not bad. He's just drawn that way.
I have fucked women.
Why did you say that like it was a
Yeah, watch
question?
it. Yeah, are you sure there were women?
I feel like you
Because-
raised your
I have
eyebrows when you
fucked-
said it too.
I
They were
have
very
fucked
hairy women. They're
I
very hairy in
question
the
a
style.
lot of things about myself, Cynic.
I was very drunk.
Yeah.
It was very dark.
Canonically, I've
Very
only
hairy.
pursued a couple women. I've slipped and fell into most of them.
Vince says way too many crossovers. I don't know. I mean, when we're looking at it,
Yeah,
We've
dude, that's
only
a fuck ton of
seen-
crossovers. What are you
It's
talking
honestly
about?
just more superheroes. That's all it is.
I trust the Russos enough to be able to juggle multiple characters. They've proven they can do that, which is nice. But also, like, the Avengers that they have are just so boring right now that it's like I don't care about it. Like, I don't care about them. Like, I'd be down with just like an MCU fucking Fox X-Men movie again. Like, it's like, yeah, cool. Like, have them fight Doctor Doom.
Yep.
And with the
Yeah,
Fantastic Four
I'm
and
way
fucking
more
Spider-Man.
excited
Leave
for
the
the
Avengers at
X-Men.
home. No one cares. Avengers had their day.
I'm way more excited for the X-Men in this film.
Like, X-Men characters with good writing again. Like, I mean, like, not
Yeah,
again, like they've had it.
They
but
did
not
James
all the time.
Marsden dirty in the fucking trilogy.
Yeah.
The original trilogy.
He's just a cuck. He's a
Yeah.
Wolverine cuck, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And after the showing that Cyclops had in X-Men 97, I think people are ready for him to have that, like, that good look.
Yeah,
And
his
he's
fighting
the
style
leader.
was fucking cool.
Yeah, he's the leader of the X-Men for a reason. And Halle Berry probably ain't going to be there, and so
I'm not excited. Dude, I'm seriously not excited about any of these. Like, I'm just looking
Seems
at them and
messy.
going,
What?
Ugh.
Not Letitia Wright is Black Panther, dude?
you
Not
you
even?
don't want that.
What?
I like the idea of Namor and Sue being in a movie together, though, because I really want him to be like extra weird and creepy too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, Susan, don't you understand? You know.
It's 8
I mean-
inches and thick.
I'm excited to see the Fox X-Men come back for one last film.
yeah.
Like that does actually
Nice one.
get me excited just for the nostalgia alone. Everything else, I kind of don't
Dude,
give a fuck
those
about.
motherfuckers are so old, though, man. Just let it die.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
that's what I'm
so
saying.
fucking old. They were.
So-
That's why I'm saying,
I-
like, what this needs to be the send-off film for those characters.
Yeah. Give them in their 90s. So I will say, I wish this was Fassbender and McAvoy instead.
And that would be cool if they were all in it.
Like Fassbender with the long white hair and the red and purple suit would be, because he's actually like the Magneto that you would like. Ian McKellen is just too old at this point.
So, yeah.
Even Patrick Stewart. Dude, Patrick Stewart looks like fucking death warmed over, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
Great name.
Yeah, him and fucking Doctor Strange. He just looks
even in Logan, he looked rough.
Yeah, dude.
Logan looked rough.
But that was like a decade ago or more?
Well, he was made up to look worse in Logan than what he was.
Man, he's looked rough since he was since Star Trek ended. What are you talking about?
Well, he's looked 60 for 50 years. Is like they say about like Ric Flair, like that's the same thing they say about Ric Flair, but
you can't do me. Only I can do me.
Yeah, highly agree. Continue. Bring back the new big babies won't accept the new cast. Yeah, like the reboot or the Days of Future Past people, right? Those guys, like, you know, a lot of them were good. Like they were pretty well casted, but no, definitely Fassbender. Fassbender's Magneto. You just have to. Like, I don't care if they like. I know people are like, oh, he's got to be like Jewish or something. It's like, I don't know.
I mean, I like the new cast, but let's not kid ourselves here. Stewart and McKellen are the more iconic portrayal of the characters.
Swan is giving me instructions.
All right, fuck you guys.
Means, like, have I with a woman? It seems messy. I'll wait and see.
Why is it?
It is pretty much confirmed a multiverse story. If you take the after credit scene of Doctor Strange, and then even like what they say in Doctor Strange about an incursion, and then the after credit scene of the Marvels, which no one watched. You know, you basically like they're setting up like the X-Men are just gonna mix in with this one, and then they're gonna be younger with new actors or something.
Yeah, I think what it is, honestly, this is their excuse to reboot. So this whole finale with the multiverse saga, it's going to bring everything that they really wanted from the beginning. It's going to bring in the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, all that stuff. Have a big, huge battle across the multiverse. There's going to be some kind of climactic, apocalyptic end that's going to result in a new universe, and that's going to be a reboot of the entire MCU.
Yeah. And I honestly want them to kind of recast everyone if they're going to do it.
That's what excuse me. That's what I'm saying. I think this is going to be like a clean slate after this.
It's going to be cool kind of to see a new clean slate.
Which I think that's honestly at this point, because they kind of bungled so many things, that's kind of what they need.
Yeah, they
just take a break on the shared universe for a
the
while.
MCU.
Yeah, man, this multiverse shit. I'm just tired of it. Give me some just one-off shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've mentioned about how like DC, you know, animates their actual comic books, right? Like to adapt the stories, you know, and they Marvel never does that, you know.
Okay, hold up. So what I'm saying is Jessica. I had people in my chat saying I sounded weird.
Yeah, I asked if you were.
Yeah, your mic has like an echo to it for some reason earlier.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that because I'm not sick.
It sounds like you've got a cold or something. I was gonna tell you earlier, and I was like, nah, fuck him. So
it's got convoluted and messy, just like the comics.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll look at my mic later when I get the chance.
But you're saying that the MCU, you know, they really need a brand new day. Is the new subtitle for Spider-Man 4 coming out July 31st, 2020. With a new logo that is actually using the 2000s.
That was a sick seg. That was a sick seg, bro.
I do like how the logo looks. I don't know about the movie, but I think the logo looks fire.
Yeah, I like this more. Like
looks all right.
Yeah, I like the logo. I like the color. I like the tone of red and the blue. I wish the blue was slightly lighter, but no, I like it. Looks good.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Tom Holland says the brand new day is a fresh start. It's exactly that. That's all I can say. And
Oh, look at that graphic.
Anthony Mackie.
That picture looks shit.
That's
the
This
from the
one?
end of the last
this is
movie.
the
though.
end.
I know
All you
that
can
just
really
looks
get of this
shitty
is
though for
like
some reason. Oh,
in motion shots of it with
ugh,
brightened up.
get it out of
It's
my
a
face.
contrast.
It's a motion
Dude,
shot.
that's like
and
that fucking
Yeah.
Frank Miller picture.
Yeah, we
It's
don't
a
have like a
motion
good
shot.
No Frank
I like
Miller.
it.
Get
I
that
like
shit
it.
out of my face.
good shot of it. Great suit though. Hope they keep it.
Yep,
But
suit
yeah,
looks
then
good.
I believe the director or whatever was talking about how like I'm spending time exploring the next stage of this amazing character with a team of the most incredible artists in the world. We're all just daily nerding out over the suit, how to swing, how to create an event, an emotional story, and a ride that we haven't really seen before. So, we'll see what they do. If they're going to do the street level, they're going to have Kingpin there. They're Firestar. We had that clip up there. Swan says you have monkeypox, Jesker.
You say
Version says
Kingpin's
got
gonna
that
be in Spider-Man?
Magic Johnson.
I knew
Possibly. That's the hope.
That
That's
would
the
be
I
hope.
knew I
as
should
a
have told that guy to
titmouse.
wear a condom.
Yeah.
You could have. Never mind. I'm not
well,
gonna continue this. Never mind.
Grumpy, that was one more day, wasn't it? Was the bad story where they erased all the Peter and MJ marriage, but they basically did the plot of One More Day already. They just did it better with No Way Home. That's the other thing is Spider-Man 4 does not have the home naming convention in its subtitle.
Well, I mean, when you look what happened in the last film, kind of makes
Yeah.
sense considering that was kind of the end of an era right there for this Spider-Man.
So we'll see. It might if they'll keep day as their thing, or if they'll just drop naming conventions at all.
I don't know. I think I agree
Oh
with
my
Grumpy
God, they're
here.
gonna do One More Day, aren't they? Fuck.
No, because they did One More Day already. That was what No Way Home was.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't see Mephisto. Did you see Mephisto? I didn't.
No,
see
but
Mephisto.
they did the magic erase the thing.
Oh,
and
well, yeah, but honestly, they did it better considering.
exactly, they did
One
it
Day
better.
came.
Brand New Day was before Slot. Says Stuffles.
You know what makes me
Brand New
wary?
Day's a good band too.
This Asian man's name is Destin Daniel Cretin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I trust that. So I agree with Grumpy because that was Grumpy's point.
Yeah, well, we know Grumpy. It's like Grumpy's. He's out. It's too close to One More Day.
I agree on this.
Brand New Day is kind of a garbage title, though. I will agree, Mordred, that it's like to
I don't
sell me
mind
on
it.
Spider-Man. It's not Spider-Man-y.
Yeah. I no.
All the titles have
Ass
sucked.
action Spider-Man. Is that what you want?
Like Spider-Man. Like if it was
Fucking
like
and
Spider-Man
swinging.
enter Electro, right? Like an actual like comic.
Spider-Man
thing,
into anal activity.
I mean,
what you need?
Spider-Man, he's got the monkeypox.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
And the monkey.
Even if it's
Magic
like
Johnson cough now.
like there's no shortage of like runs. Like even if it's like Big Time, Spider-Man Big Time, right? People kind of know what Big Time would be, where he's always gonna make like Parker University. It would be terrible to do that because people hate that, but I don't know.
So Spider-Man
We'll see
4.
Spider-Man 4, exactly. There hasn't
Oh,
been a
hard as
Spider-Man
fuck.
4. So it's
Exactly.
like you can just do Spider-Man 4. He's the first to get a fourth movie. So
I think
that'd be
honest
shit.
to God, it's just after what happened in No Way Home, it's kind of a reset. So it's
Grumpy, they're not doing the home anymore.
So it's a brand new day for the character. It's
You
just
can't
so, like,
be Mickey.
I mean that's I think y'all are bitching.
Oh, I get what it
Yeah, I
means.
think you're
I get what it means, but
you're bitching for no reason.
like-
Calm
kind of
down,
like
Gary.
Homecoming was. Like I get what Homecoming
you.
was, right? Like there's Homecoming back to Marvel and all that. I get what it means. I just we'll see what they're doing with it. I still got to know what we're getting. Are we getting Daredevil? Are we getting Kingpin? Are we getting someone? I read Chameleon's a possibility because he was set up in Craven. Technically, they're not doing anything with that. I don't know if I want Chameleon having his own thing, but especially Chameleon works better when he has the Peter Parker identity and like the Mary Jane and the Aunt May that Chameleon could pretend to be, or you don't know if it is, like stuff like that, like the J. Jonah. And without all that, don't do Chameleon. It's not going to work. So MCU is dead, says Grumpy.
So
Yeah, right after
what do y'all think?
Mysterio, you kind of can't do Chameleon. Sorry, Jessica.
Yeah, you are.
No, you.
No, you.
All right, fair. You're right.
You wish? How about that? Jamie, pull that up. Is that a no you?
Jamie.
Jamie!
Is that no?
Where
that
the
no
fuck
you
is she tonight? Jamie!
She's a.
Jamie!
What do you mean? Pretty sure Jamie's the
Computer's on, but
dude.
nobody's at it.
The Joe Rogan show.
It's
Pretty
literally
much
just got a picture of me and Snowman riding bareback on a horse. Like,
haven't.
there's no Google Chrome even.
Spider-Man
And Ruby.
Tombstone.
It's me
would be
sitting in
great.
Ruby on the
Tombstone.
horse.
Yeah, but Ruby's leading us. But
Wait, I
naked
thought-
with cowboy boots on.
I thought Ruby was the horse.
No,
A
that's Wiz.
street level crime Tombstone. That'd be great. Like,
So, what do you guys think the plot is going to be?
I hope it's street level stopping a crime. I don't know if they're gonna, but I hope. Like.
I mean, to
They
be fair,
seem-
the Spider-Man comics and the cartoons are super crazy. He's always doing some interdimensional
Hello, Stray
space
Beans.
cosmic shit.
Yeah, but we've seen that at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
It's been done. We did space, we did
You know me.
dimensions twice. Like
Y'all think they're going to follow?
No, me.
Not me.
That's
Y'all
it.
think
I
they're
didn't
going to
know that's what you
follow
said.
up on the the little piece of the Venom suit that was left behind?
I can tell you
at
right
the
now,
way home?
Jessica, they are not going to. Guts.
They can't leave that open ended though. They've got to do
Tom
something.
Hardy says a Spider-Man and Venom crossover film got close to happening, but studio politics prevented it. I would have loved to have done it
What
because that
the
just means so much
fuck?
fun. So if
So
you
what-
watched Venom, The Last Dance, that whole bar
I never
that
watched Venom
Eddie-
Day, anything.
that Eddie was in got taken back to his universe.
I still haven't watched
So
that. I've got-
the guy, the bartender, got taken into the Sony universe, and so that even piece of that Venom symbiote was then quickly collected by the people in Venom's universe. So that is not in the MCU.
That is lame.
That is very lame.
yeah, that is
And
But-
nerd shit. Get out of here, nerd.
Secret
If-
Wars is
Fuck
happening.
me and my handsome white
That
ass.
is where he got the symbiote suit first, so they could just
can use that
do
one,
a
Snowman.
new Venom.
I already
And
do.
Venom died. Venom also
bequeath that to you,
dies in
buddy.
the end. Spoilers.
That's my
Venom
new
dies
tech,
in
by the
Venom:
way.
Last Stand. So
Just came up
Sick.
with it right before the show.
we just might get a new Venom. I don't care. Venom
Before
cannot
the show, you
exist
said?
without Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mhm.
so
Yeah, JB pulled that up. That disappeared. Fuck, I have no clue where they went. It's like, geez, come on, man.
Shows they
we
always
know- we
come
know.
back.
you know where
That's
Jamie
true.
went.
Venom
Uh,
sucks in the comics now too. It's fucking Mary Jane's dumbass.
Well, yeah.
What the fuck are they
Speaking
doing?
of the Venom being Mary Jane, Venom has
I'm
been
the
revealed
best.
to be Mary Jane in the comics.
That's hot.
Because it got leaked out, and then Marvel just said fuck it, and then revealed it anyway because it got leaked.
God, the things she could
Um,
do to me with that symbiote. My goodness.
All right, you know that Mary, like
True.
there's girl symbiotes, not symbiotes that look like guys, like all new Venom just looks like a huge buff guy.
It's crazy that there's some good with good ideas coming
Mm-hmm.
around, and you still got this shit out there.
Well, this
How are
is
you
written
not
by Alex.
spitballing with other creators?
Yeah, this looks like
Like-
shit. Sorry, dude. I don't care. No,
Can I be
people-
honest? Yeah,
Go ahead,
actually, I will
Justin.
be. I will be honest.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Listen.
when has that ever stopped you? Why aren't you even asking?
That's true. I really don't give a shit what any of you think.
Now Venom's cucking Peter. Well, Peter doesn't like MJ anymore.
This
Yeah,
looks
Venom
like
is
AI.
egging Peter. What are you talking about? Get over
This
here.
this looks like AI.
But I mean, it's not. This is a
No,
variant
no,
cover
I,
you
I
can
know,
buy.
I know it's not.
It's kind
But
of a
it
shit
does.
cover too.
Face does look weird.
Like, because that head does not match that body.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like that's why in here she's coming out of the torso because Venom's like massive. Well, people thought originally this was Luke Cage. People thought all new Venom was gonna be Luke Cage, and they said no. Then it was like
That would've
heavily
been
implied
cool.
it was
You
heavily
mean the
implied it
better?
was
You mean
Paul.
the better Isom? The better Isom?
Yeah, I
Shit,
would have.
not
I
even
would
in
have
the same ballpark.
honestly. I wanted this to be Paul.
Yeah.
Like it.
Dude, imagine if it was Paul. That'd be
Jester,
so
they-
shit.
Jester, they
Yo!
teased that it was Paul was set up as the red herring. They teased that
That
it was
would
Paul.
be some.
I don't like this
shit,
at all,
bro.
man.
Yo,
This is
I
trans
would-
shit.
That should have been
Symbiote.
Like I've got
Oh,
nothing
like,
against
you know.
trans, but a trans symbiote.
Yo, it should have been Paul, and Peter should have fucking killed him.
I don't know if it's trans, but it's very like Mulan. Like you're pretend, or it's she's the man, right? Or like you're pretending you're a guy, but like you're like a super buff guy, you know.
I would like to see a sexy Venom.
There is a sexy Venom.
There is a bunch.
I know that, but
There's
Jesus Christ, I'm saying never mind.
Have you
Oh,
played
go on,
Web-
walk it out.
Wait a minute,
No, I'm
Cynic,
just saying this Venom being buff is weird to me. I don't like it.
have
Yeah,
you played
it's
Web
dumb.
of Shadows?
The design sucks.
Go check out Symbiote Black Cat. You'll
She
thank me
Venom?
later.
I've seen them, man. I'm just
No, but like
saying,
no,
I
that's
don't
that's
like
some
Nah,
coward
man,
shit.
it's-
You got to
Venom
do she
looks
Venom
stupid.
because
misconstruing what I'm saying, or just misconstruing what I'm saying. That's all. It's okay. I don't need
look,
to
no,
see
you
this.
just you
Now I've got a
told you to walk
boner.
it
Thanks.
out.
I didn't want a boner during the show, guys.
I
Okay.
I told you to
You asked
walk
talk
it
about
out.
Symbiote Black Cat because she is
Jamie,
fucking
put
amazing.
that down.
She has a symbiote cock. I would
I
avoid.
fucking love how she looks right there. That art is sick.
That?
No, not this. I'm
No, he's
running
on delay. He's
like
talking
fuck.
about she Venom.
Yeah, she.
Oh, catch up, bitch. Stop being on
Um,
delay.
Do muscles on women make them less scary for Wizard, more masculine? No. If you are female, I am definitely afraid of you. And a bird. I'm afraid of birds. So female
Damn,
birds
really?
like Summer Swan, terrifying.
Yeah, we should watch Birds, the Alfred Hitchcock banger. I need to watch it still too. Actually,
So anyway, yeah. So Marvel creatively bankrupt. It's Al
Mhm.
Ewing's writing it, and he's writing Immortal Thor. More power to him for making this work, but we'll see what they.
we'll
decide.
see.
The
design's just
he-
boring as shit. It's just a recolor of it. It looks
Yeah.
uglier.
If it was Luke Cage, it would have been a great design because that is Luke Cage's
Yeah.
like, thing.
Yeah. I still wanted
Yeah,
to
they
be
couldn't
Paul,
even made
though.
it red.
It should have been Paul. Well,
I
then
wanted
that
to be
because the
Paul,
whole
and
it
then I
was
want
meant
Peter
to be
to kill him.
It's meant to be a trick that it was. You didn't know it was Mary Jane. You know.
God, please!
So-
It should have been Paul, and I want Peter to kill him in a
That's good.
violent,
That was
brutal
pretty good.
fashion.
That
Well,
cover is
like I
so
said, now
dumb.
Peter now has this new girlfriend who has also spider powers. Her name is what's her name? I'll find it.
There's two.
they
Everything
basically-
is. Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just saying that they're basically pushing Peter away from Mary Jane. And Al Ewing,
What-
as he writes,
What else is new?
Yeah, why do they always just let them be together, dude?
Because they don't
he-
want us to be happy, and they don't want Peter to be happy.
They got Daredevil
Shay,
for that. He's like the down in the dumps kind of always on his tough luck guy.
yeah, Shay is her name.
Go back down to that picture. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, I was gonna grab her name.
right there. No,
Shay
I love
Shay
Daredevil.
Markin. Shay Markin is her name.
Mm-hmm. What's up, girl?
What up, Shul?
What's up,
She-
girl?
And then she has powers, but they don't have that in this article here. But I can't remember what her thing was.
Yeah, now we're back to Trans Venom. We had other
Yeah,
pictures
Trans
we could have been
Venom.
looking at while you did this.
I'm
I'm a
trying to-
sucker. I've told everybody that, man. Like,
Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's a different. Maybe it's someone else that he's dating right now because it's some type of web-based something. Maybe it's not who this person is because this is just a nurse at the Ravencroft thing
So what's the story though?
of all new Venom.
Yeah.
I haven't read it. When I've picked up, it was like there's this new Venom, and Eddie Brock's kid is trying to figure out who it is, and then
Scintillating.
yeah, and then they set up that it was like, could it be Luke Cage? Not Luke Cage. Could it be? People also thought that it was the Venom symbiote on its own with no host. That also would have been good. It could have been different, And then they're like, it's fucking Mary Jane. She's even though Mary Jane has powers right now.
yeah,
So like she's jackpot. She has like luck-based magic powers or some shit, or slot-based magic powers. So I don't know.
That's retarded too. What are they doing? Just give me the pen and I'll take charge.
Oh,
I'll
pull
take
list
it.
sleeping is so if you go to a comic book store and you have say you want Daredevil, Mortal Thor, all that stuff, you tell them that you want that, and what they do is they'll order them and then they'll hold them for you, like all the stuff you want every time it comes out, and that way you don't have to go and fight for your book. So you get a guaranteed book basically.
I always heard it as like going into your, like having it in your head of like, these are what I'm looking for, and then you look for it.
No. Pull list, you literally can go to an LCS and go, hey, can you make sure that next month I get Daredevil, Immortal Thor, Absolute Batman, yada yada, and then they'll pull them. They'll make sure you get your copies of them and order enough to cover you, plus what they want to keep on the shelf.
I'm going fucking crazy here because I saw a thing of her having some type of suit and name and Webhead. That's who it was.
No. Swan, you've got that wrong. No. It's not that I don't like brown eyes. I prefer like hazel eyes or blue or something like that, or green. I do like brown eyes, but I like blonde chicks with brown eyes, which is a rare combo.
Yeah, so sleeping then asks if you can set one up without having to talk to someone.
Yeah, you can just call your local LCS. You just call. I mean, you're gonna have to talk to someone, but my LCS has a website, and I can just go in there and put like, whatever I want. So like, I've got Immortal Thor on my pull list, or I've got them holding Immortal Thor for me, basically. I haven't set up a pull list yet.
Unless you want to buy digital or have them shipped to you as well, like that's the only way.
I don't do that.
I'm saying like then if I'm going to talk to someone, but no, I will say with all this Marvel movie and comic news, there was some Marvel game news, and I don't mean rivals. Don't worry, don't mean rivals. But a game that's kind of like came out of nowhere. It literally did come out of nowhere. But Marvel Cosmic Invasion was announced at I believe it was the recent Nintendo one, not the one from today, but the one from like a few days ago.
Yeah, I think it was Thursday.
It's made by the people that did the new Turtles, I believe, the Shredder's Revenge, the retro beat 'em up, and it is a retro style beat 'em up Marvel game. Like Spider-Man's got the big eyes, which is really cool. You don't see that anymore.
Yeah, the art style on this is nice, man.
Yeah, it's like this is straight up 90s stuff.
It's actually hacking off of my art style 100%.
This makes me think of the Marvel I grew up with.
Yeah, this shit's fire.
Like Nova with long hair is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Well, this looks cool.
Yeah, and it's a multiplayer game where you pick like 2 characters and you can like swap between them. And then you can have like 4 players, I believe, playing at once. So it's kind of like got some like Marvel versus Capcom like mechanics for a beat 'em up.
Yeah, dude. It's like those classic X-Men fucking beat 'em ups.
Yeah, the X-Men beat 'em up, yeah. And like even like some of the other ones they have. Preston AIM fan, apparently. AIM is in it. Cool. Need good
This looks dope.
AIM representation. Yeah. You know what game had AIM as the only antagonist for years, and it sucked that they did that.
What game?
That is not a girl Quasar, Grumpy. That is the one chick from the Guardians.
Dope.
She was in Guardians 3. I can't remember who she is, but Like she's not Girl Quasar. She has her own name. Going off the success of that TNT game. I thought that they made the Power Rangers one too, but they didn't. There was like a Power Rangers retro beat 'em up that came out. Cap and Storm are very much like Marvel superheroes. Yeah, and then Wolverine, when you watch him, he does like the Swiss cheese move that you can go like and do the fast like punch with the claws. He does that. Venom, when he attacks, the symbiote comes off of him, and you can see like the naked Eddie Brock. Like the Eddie Brock, kind of like he does in the Marvel Capcom stuff. They're a good side villain or goons. Yeah, they're good in the Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Aim's good in that. Criminally underused. Yeah. So Cosmic Invasion. I'm excited to play that. I'm not really big on retro games, but there is something about like retro superhero stuff, like retro Marvel and DC stuff that kind of like hits nostalgically, even though I don't have nostalgia for it. Yeah, like induces fake nostalgia kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. And there's also we see the heroes here, but there's slots for like more. I think they're gonna have like 15 heroes or something like that at launch. So possibly some more X-Men, maybe, or maybe some like retro Iron Man. Maybe Thor. But we have like the deep cut with the what's her name?
Is this a Nintendo exclusive?
No, it is not. It was shown off at the Nintendo event, but it is not an exclusive. It is coming to PC and consoles as well.
All right, yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick this up, man. It reminds me of the old school 2D side scroller Marvel games. This is nostalgic as hell. I'm definitely picking this up.
File of Val.
Yeah, I will too.
That Annihilus looks sick.
Yeah, and having Annihilus at all is pretty cool. Annihilus doesn't get any play.
Never.
Yeah.
He's never in anything. Like, this is his first video game appearance, I believe, because I was even trying to think if he was in an Ultimate Alliance game, but he wasn't. Like,
yeah, that's crazy. He's one of the craziest looking comic book characters too. Like, he's an insect robot fucking organism thing.
Yeah,
man's just wild.
Yeah. Berserker.
Looks like my ex-wife.
Yeah. She looked just like Girl Quasar. She got well. I don't know. Phyla Vel. That's who it is. Grumpy. I think she may have the bands at some point, but she never like replaces Quasar. I don't know everyone on the panel gets no play.
Factual. Yeah.
It's the truth.
Yeah, it's true.
Everything
actually
women every time women see me, they go, "God, you're horribly disfigured," and then they move on to people like Andrew Rowland. It's sad.
It's absolute studs of
just fucking peak male performance
unit.
I'm a brokey and I'm unattractive, so I don't
actually have a hunchback.
Yeah, you can't be broke and ugly. You got to pick a struggle, I think is what they say.
I should have saved that. Did I save that one? Other thing? No, well, I guess Andrew's not here, but I will.
Yeah, sleeping psychopathy. Yeah.
Here it is. I will have to rub something in his face. No one's gonna get this, but a few people. But new theatrical animated Flintstones, Tom and Jerry, and Looney Tunes movies are officially in the works at Warner Brothers. Not selling off Looney Tunes after all, Andrew.
Nice.
Clownfish TV watching hack. I told you.
Watch Clownfish TV.
It's all about IPs. Companies want to keep these IPs so they can do shit like this. They're not about like, oh, we want to, sell off because we don't think Looney Tunes is profitable. No. And also, Coyote versus Acme has officially been saved as it was written off for taxes. Being sold, it was sold to Catch Up Entertainment, who just released The Day the Earth Blew Up, the Looney Tunes movie, and will release in 2026. It is about Wile E. Coyote suing Acme, and it was a live-action animated hybrid, and it kind of got like a following after people after they shelved it. So it wrote it off for taxes, and we're like, well, now it's illegal for them to release it at all. but they can still sell.
I would love to see
it,
that.
apparently. So, well, it's coming out, Snowman. So
Hell yeah.
maybe they do it
up.
with Batgirl. People want to see Batgirl. I don't know why.
Because from
no,
Brendan Fraser's
no.
Firefly.
No,
That'd be kind of it.
No, let's just leave
Shut up,
Batgirl.
Jessica.
No, Batgirl should never see the light of day.
Why? Because she's
No, Batgirl the character is fine. I'm talking about the movie.
I mean,
right.
I want to see it just because I kind of want to know. I mean, if it's shit, you know, you kind of
let's just open up the gates of hell and release the apocalypse too while we're at it. Wizard.
Well, it's not that bad. If any,
yes, it is going to be that bad.
At worst, Batgirl was going to be just meh, forgettable, trash. Even if it was trash, it's forgettable. Like forgettable trash. That happens. Like Morbius. It's like
Batgirl wishes.
Madam
Batgirl
Web
wishes.
is forgettable trash.
Batgirl is probably so bad that it wishes it could just be meh.
I mean,
It's
like,
got Brendan Fraser
at its
Firefly.
best
I need to see it.
at its best was mad, but like at its worst is probably just forgettable. Like it's not going to be like an insult to your family. Like
You don't know
I don't
family.
know. I don't know if there's a superhero movie that is that bad. Maybe like Steel, Howard the Duck. I don't know.
Watch
The
your
old
fucking
stuff.
mouth about Shaquille O'Neal and his excellent acting.
And if you
ever run your fucking mouth about Shaq again, I will fuck you up.
If you ever disrespect Howard the Duck again, I swear to God, I will mess you up so bad, your face will look like a duck bill, motherfucker.
You know, Cynic, Shaq is actually in a superhero cartoon. We were just talking about it earlier. Static Shock. He appears.
Static
There's
Shock.
There's an episode called Static Shack.
Yeah, it's the only good one.
Plays himself. I think he appears twice actually, because I think they do something else with like basketball team or something. But yeah,
here's my thing. Here's my thing. Jamie, can you pull my thing up? No.
Where's your thing? Batgirl in the Matt Reeves universe would be interesting. Well, they brought back Michael Keaton Batman, but it's like they bring Michael Keaton Batman back for anything that isn't a Batman Beyond.
Got to be, like, don't need it.
You know.
Why would that be interesting if Batgirl in the Reeves universe? What would be interesting about that?
I think Snuffles means like Matt Reeves doing his take on a Batgirl, not like the Batgirl movie they made being added to that universe.
Yeah. I'm just super biased against like anyone who's not Batman and maybe Dick Grayson.
Oh yeah, like a single Robin, yeah.
And Tim Drake. And Damien. They're cool.
Just Jason Todd. Jason Todd's okay.
Just name the whole fucking Bat family.
Can't go wrong with Tim Drake sometimes. I mean, you know.
I really just prefer Batman and Alfred, but there's got to be Robin.
You know what? Fucking Batwing doesn't get as much play these days, you know? Like, put him in there, too.
He's a brother.
Just not Batgirl or Batwoman, no. Not Catwoman either. No, Catman's okay, though. Catman's all right.
No,
Catman's okay? Are we sure?
Yeah. No, Catman's he's different, so.
No, I was making just a whole joke that he's like, you just only like the guys and hate all the girls. Like fucking, you know what? Don't even have fucking Martha Wayne get shot. Don't even have her there at all.
Yeah, dude, who cares?
Wayne.
You know what Wonder Woman's doing with Themyscira? Do that, but with all dudes. I want that.
Well, dude,
they're all Batman costumed.
And people call me gay.
You call yourself gay. What are you talking about?
This is true, and I would not even try to deny it.
They do the whole family until Pattinson in his 50s, in my opinion.
No, there's too many Bat characters, is my point. They're all mostly trash.
I think Wizard may just be gay. No, that was me talking as Snowman being gay.
Yeah,
I'm sure, pal. Okay, pal.
You know,
right. Matt Reeves is Batgirl. Yeah,
Matt Reeves as Batgirl.
Knock that out of the park. That's great. Look, I'm not mad about people dressing at all. You know, like it doesn't bother me none. I've gender been during Halloween one time.
Yeah, you know,
I did not.
You can't worship. You can't worship the cross without worshiping the cross dress.
Ever tell y'all that story?
Who were you?
No, I don't.
Who were you dressed up?
Go on.
That's all right. So we, me and like a group of friends done a gender bin for Halloween, right? So the dudes dressed up like girls and the girls dressed up like the dudes they were dating. And we pulled up to a house party, and one of my buddies, like we were all shit-faced drunk. And one of my buddies, the cops had busted the house party, and they're arresting my friend. And I was the only one that was sober. So I was like, all right, I'm going to DD there. And then somebody's going to sober up. And then they'll, I'll get drunk at the party and they'll go on the way back. And because I was the only sober one, and I was dressed up like a chick, I had to go talk to the cops to get my buddy out of jail. It was very fun. In rural Alabama, Coleman, which is a sundown town, by the way.
What, you walk in there dressed like that, and they were like,
what's that mean?
They were like,
sundown town is a racial term. Like it's a racist city. Yeah.
So you walked in there dressed like a woman, and they were like, boy, don't you realize what we do to your kind?
I walked up to the cop that was putting my buddy in the car, and I was like, hey, how's it going? And he was like,
listen, boy, when it comes to your kind, we warming up the electric chair right now.
It was fun. Y'all have never done that before?
No, I've never done that before.
I've probably cross-dressed before. But
you guys remember.
Just on my free time.
No, that's why I don't judge people, man.
I'm just getting stuff ready. I guess we'll just keep the I see. When the sun goes down, I gotta leave the town.
Yeah.
I see.
If you're not white.
Yeah, if you're not white.
If you're of the colored variety.
Yeah. It was a fun time. Sitting in the police station waiting for my friend to be processed, wearing like real short shorts and earrings and a blouse. That was fun.
Swan says, wait, did you guys say my name? I didn't weigh in on anything.
No, I believe I said bird women are scary.
Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty fucking scary, a bird woman.
Peck his eyes out.
Yeah, that would be horrifying, right?
Swan, peck his eyes out.
Jessica, you being a homosexual man, would you have sex with Howard the Duck?
Like that woman in the movie.
How drunk am I?
Wanted to do.
You've had 3 wine coolers.
Or Kat Dennings was willing to have sex with Howard the Duck.
Yes, I would.
That happened. That happens in What If? Twice.
3 wine coolers and you're in.
Yeah. It don't take much.
It was for Halloween. It's called Fuck You Sleeping. Judge, you people are so judgmental. It's 2025. You be what you want.
What do we think, chat? Do we try to hurt Jester and Cynic now, or do we wait?
No, we'll do it next week.
Why does everybody always got to try to hurt me?
Yo, man,
not next week. Just wait.
Roygen says the cop put his hand on Cynic's shoulder and said, "How bad do you really want your friends out?"
How bad do we? Not that bad, sir. I've got money.
It isn't gender betting. That's just cross dressing.
It was for Halloween.
All right, yeah, hurt me, wizard. Go ahead.
All right. Well,
wouldn't be the first time, bastard.
Oh yes. The stupid thing they love is that's so dumb and it's gonna get ruined.
Fucking shut up, so bad.
I'm gonna.
I wish you loved anything.
It is time for our weekly check-in on Greta Gerwig's Chronicles of Narnia 8 movie franchise.
Can we?
Meryl Streep is rumored to play female as
motherfucker. God damn it, Jessica! You spoke that into existence last week.
No, I think I even said like the fucking Aslan would be a girl. Like I think we were saying that from like the fucking beginning. But I know we talked about it last week.
Yeah, fuck you, wizard. No, fuck you.
Yeah, it is me. It's all me.
You son of a bitch, dude. What the fuck are they doing?
This lion is meant to be Jesus Christ. How can you get a woman to voice Jesus Christ?
Now I will say the source on this isn't like a deadline or anything like that. It's rumor. I could not bring it up. Especially because like we joked about it last week, right? They're going to be a woman Aslan, and by God, they just went and did it.
Please tell me, Wizard, you're going to say this is an April Fool's joke.
It was not. Right? If you can see, right? You can see right here on the thing, right? Real close. It was March 31st, but it was at 11 a.m. So unless it's Australia, I doubt it, but I don't know. I'm just saying. You know, I can double check the source.
I'm like legitimately fucking mad right now.
She's in talks. So offer has been made to play Aslan.
Dude, what the fuck? Why are they doing this? It's like they're taking something that is already, the blueprint is there. It's so easy to do. They've already had what was it? 3 successful movies.
Yeah,
it was Dawn Trader, Prince Caspian, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Yeah, the blueprint's there. They know how to do it. Finish the rest of the books, right? Just do the entire story. You start with the Magician's Nephew or the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I don't give a shit, but one of those two have to be the beginning. Follow the blueprint. Just make a success. You would make money hand over fucking fist, and instead they're holding down Aslan and just fucking him to death in front of me.
He is literally Jesus Christ in lion form. What the fuck is going on?
I mean, we have not gotten any word on a man being cast in this movie yet. I mean, are we looking at an all-female Narnia story?
So what? The Pevensey children are all girls?
Yeah, you hope they're all girls.
They're all queens. Yeah, they're all queens of fucking Narnia. Motherfucker.
So what? It's not Peter anymore. It's fucking Patricia. It's not Edmund anymore. It's fuck. What's an e-girl name? Evelyn.
An e-girl name? Well,
shut up, wizard. Patricia and Evelyn.
This shit would never happen to Batman.
Is that what it is now?
Never.
I hope it. You know what? As much as I love Batman, I hope it does. I hope it does.
He will never be black or woman.
One way to make sure I will not see that.
Yeah, I'm already out. Unless this channel blows up, and I have to go watch it for the channel, like I'm not. I'm out. I'm already out.
I refuse.
Movies.
I fucking refuse. No,
depends on how many super berries I
swear
get
to God,
for ranting about this, because this is shit.
Aslan is literally Jesus.
He is literally Jesus.
Yeah, he is in the
Jesker
books.
Cynic. I believe Aslan is literary Jesus.
Good one, Wiz. Way to go. Put your fun thing in the chat. I'm so excited.
You know,
wow, they're just jealous of you. We're so jealous of you.
Make know that he is in the book.
In one of the books, Lucy literally asks him, she says, "Do you exist in our world?" And he says, not "I do." He says, "I am." Like I am from the Bible, but there I go by a different name. You must come to know me by that name. What he's saying is, I exist in your world. I'm Jesus.
Yeah, this is true.
Jesus.
Why not just say it?
Fucking hell!
What if it was Jesus, and then it's like you go to get your tires changed, and like the Mexican guy at the tire shop's like, "Hey Holmes, you remember me?"
Be like,
do not recite the spells to me, which I was there when they were written.
Hey Holmes, I remember these kids. These are the kings and queens of Narnia.
Why can't I reach these keys? Anyway, so you're not sold on this, is what you're saying. You're not.
No, dude, I haven't been sold yet.
Nothing.
I'm unsold. I'm the opposite of happy. And
you're being stolen from. You're not sold. You're being stolen from.
Yeah, I'm being robbed of my childhood. Right. Well, not even my childhood. Like my young adulthood is when I got all these books. And I was like, these are cool as fuck.
I'm just.
I see what Swan is saying. Literally, because he's not literal.
I swear,
Aslan does not exist.
Swan, you take my shit too seriously. Relax, Jesus.
And Jesker's already down bad right now.
No,
just,
I'm
in his
actually,
feelings,
I'm
and now he's like,
legitimately. I'm
Juan, you are
legit-
kicking these men while they're down.
I'm so pissed. Like you have no fucking idea. Like I. Whew.
Don't worry, gentlemen. I brought a palate cleanser right
my
next
palate
to each
can never
other
be cleansed, thanks to you,
in the
Wizard.
bookmark folder. Wicked
Fuck you,
for
Snowman. Eat shit.
Good as its poster out. And
Thank
there
God.
it is. Whatever this means, here it is.
Zoom in so we can see the poster.
Yeah.
Let me have to open it.
Gay.
Shut
Dude,
up,
fuck you.
Snowman.
Wicked was goddamn great. You can go fuck
I'm
yourself.
gonna melt this. I'm gonna melt this
I will.
fucking snowman.
Maybe
I'm
I
gonna melt
will.
this fucking snowman.
No, you won't.
November
will.
21st. Yeah, dude, I'm
Mhm.
psyched for this. I really am.
This
Just
looks
her castle?
good, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Flying
that was in the
monkeys.
first film at the very beginning.
Well, it's in the
Yeah.
the movie too. It looks like that too.
Oh man,
Yeah,
it
literally
looks
just said
good.
that. It's in the first
No,
first movie. Like, at
Like
the
you
very
mean like
beginning of
Wicked?
the
I'm
movie.
talking Wizard of Oz, not Wicked.
I
meant Wizard of
No, I
Oz.
mean there's a castle, but it doesn't look like that.
It just looks. It looked vaguely
Let's
enough
go-
to
yeah, it
trigger
looks
my
Go
brain.
up, go up.
similar, yeah.
I want to see Alphaba and Glinda.
Alphaba looks a little fuckety, but it's because of the like haze on her. But other than
Yeah.
that, yeah, she
Oh,
looks fine.
their
I'm not-
costumes.
I don't mind
This
the
looks
costume.
like. Yeah, I don't know if this looks like it was taken from like a TV screen or something. Like it was from like a convention or something. They like, like that's why there's like this glare here.
Their costumes look fucking great.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, these. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. You guys are gay too.
You know what, dude?
So,
No.
there you
You
go.
can
This-
sit here
I
with all
don't
your
know.
like manly shit and like
Snowman,
yada
why are
yada.
you-
But
why are
I've
you still
talked to you
here?
in the back room. You kind of gay too, homeboy.
No, wait a minute, Snowman. Why are you still
Oh
boo.
yeah,
here?
we're just gonna leak
It's-
backroom shit.
Snowman, it's
Coward.
wow.
Pull it
up.
Snowman,
Go
why are you still here? It's fucking spring. Don't you go away after the winter's done?
Well, actually, in the lore of Samurai Snowman,
I believe.
Actually,
I believe how the scripture goes is something. Put him in summer and he'll be a happy snowman. I
yeah,
don't remember how
whatever.
it-
Either way,
Don't
no,
you-
Wicked is
don't
great.
You ever, actually me, bitch.
If you want to watch an actual, a technically good film, and you don't mind musicals, go watch this movie.
It's
Everybody
old
that
school
I've talked
Hollywood
to
magic.
that's actually seen it has said it was great. Every person, even
It
the
is-
people that were like, "Oh, I don't think I want to go see that," and then they saw it and they said it was great.
It is
they're-
old school Hollywood magic, and it is the best film
Yeah.
of
This
2024.
is Cobra Kai all over again. Glenda is not the villain. Hashtag not Oz.
Oh
Bad
my God.
Photoshop.
Fucking Grumpy,
in
you
all
don't know what you're
movies.
talking about.
I
You know what he's
disagree. I
talking
don't like
about.
their dresses or the casting.
Grumpy, you have no clue what you're talking about when it comes to Oz lore. Okay, all
Yeah.
right. It's not like a
Um,
rewrite or anything like that. It's just a different take. And if you see the second film, you'll understand all of it. Snowman, I see you in the
It
fucking
all-
chat. Go fuck yourself.
It'll all come together
I already am.
right now as we speak. Well, also just to touch on this because it is the recent news. The Minecraft movie
Oh, I'm out.
opens with a 53% on Rotten Tomatoes. So,
That's actually kind of surprising because this movie looked retarded. It looked terrible.
yeah.
It does look dumb.
I bet most of the positives are just like it's a fun kids movie, but like story's feminist garbage, but the movie was good. Says,
How is it?
about,
Wait,
about that
how
was
is
about
it-
this was about this is Wicked. She's talking about.
yeah, how is it feminist garbage? If anything, it's about racism.
Hmm. Can we get a third home, Jamie?
No,
Cynic?
Cynic left once we talk about Minecraft.
Of course.
To trick him into
Cowardice.
no, let's here, let's cover it while he's not here.
Also, Grumpy, there is
Silk
no
Song
such-
got an
There's no
Oh,
such
heard
thing
it.
as Oz canon. It doesn't exist. It was literally written to where you can have any kind of fucking interpretation. That's it's there's no
Exactly.
Oz canon.
Yeah, there's no such thing as Oz
canon.
canon. Yeah, the next person who actually starts writing becomes the interpreter of the story.
Exactly.
That's the way Frank L. Baum set it up. And also, go
Yep,
fuck yourself,
that's pretty
Wizard. Silk
cool.
Song's great. It's coming out. Kill yourself.
No,
That's
I
kinda
I was
how I'm
just being
writing
like, 'cause
In
you weren't here,
Minecraft.
I was like, quick, let's talk about it. But no, that's I did like how I didn't like how they just kind of like threw it in like here's a bunch of shit coming to Switch and Silk Song, by the way. It's just like what? Like that should have got some hype to it. Yeah. Silk Song. Hooray. I haven't played Hollow Knight, so this meant nothing to me. So.
I've never played Hollow Knight.
How long is this shit, dude? It's dope.
It's on the list. It's on the list.
No, dude, Hollow Knight's the shit. It's great. Silk Song, I'm excited for. And it's actually official now. It's not just some rumor.
It's not a pipe dream.
Yep, and it's coming out before Kingdom Hearts and Bloodborne 2. So everybody can go.
There is no Bloodborne 2. There's only
everybody can go fuck themselves.
There's only
How do you
Dusk
feel about that?
Bloods.
And I still don't buy it until there's a.
All right,
set
I'm gonna mute
release
myself
date.
and let you guys have your
Yeah.
jerk off fest. I'll
we'll just
be back in a second.
well,
Well, probably 30 minutes. That's how long it's going to take for you guys to get through this.
Yeah, we're gonna EFAP it. Don't worry, because you just watched it. We're gonna EFAP. We're gonna go over it.
It's going to be calm everywhere.
So this name is terrible. I will say, even for FromSoft, like FromSoft can have some. I wouldn't want to say they have some uninspired names, but some Japanese devs have that kind of problem. But yeah, I get what it. I don't. I think they kind of like wasted by having.
It's too generic because you can't tell if it's like Elden Ringy or Bloodborne-y.
I don't think it's going to be Bloodborne-y. I think everybody with that like, Bloodborne 2, I don't think so.
It's not Bloodborne-y. I will say that it's not Bloodborne.
But it has Bloodborne aspects.
It took more. It took what Elden Ring took from Dark Souls, right? Like Elden Ring was like, yeah, it's like very medieval and very kings and lords and dragons and it's like it was very Dark Souls. It pulls a lot of like Bloodborne. It's like the gun and the castles and the vampires,
Gothic horror,
the gothic horrors and the beasts and the fancy
cosmic
clothes,
horror.
Stuff like that. I don't know if there'll be cosmic horror in this though.
I think there's cosmic horror in it.
All right. Well, let's watch
from some of the pictures I've seen. Yeah, it looks like there is. So, hold on 1 second. Let me pull my pants down.
Yeah, it is funny.
Everybody got spit in your hand.
Of just like wouldn't touch this on Nintendo.
I was waiting. I had to wait.
All right, you're right. You're being a gentleman. All right, my bad.
Yeah, but it's just how Nintendo was just like, yeah, these are probably some papers what they had written for Bloodborne sequel stuff, and they're like, well, we're never getting this, so we'll scrounge it away. Swan says, I am one sub away from 125. Let's get to that goal by the end of the stream. If you have not subscribed already, please.
At one time?
Hit this. Nope, I was at 123 and 4, and never at 126.
Yeah, if you haven't liked and subscribed and then unsubscribed and disliked, do that. Let's get that done.
Yeah, get the number up. Remember, 200. We'll
hit that notification bell.
Sit down once a month.
You never know when Wizard's actually going to stream because sometimes he takes forever off.
Yeah, sometimes I take week breaks. Yeah, especially as I get busier. Who knows?
He's gonna be a working man soon.
Hey, taxes, bitch.
But I don't know why you keep keeping this narrative going that I will have to pay taxes. I wish I had that. I wish I had the clip on here from the Dan Versus when it's like, I don't care who the IRS sends, I'm not paying taxes. It's like the hot lady or whatever.
All right, hit play. Fuck, my boner's
He's edging.
Starting to make me lightheaded, bro. Like people always want to edge me and shit.
Starts to get a little bit sore.
On the tip, it's a little fizzy.
Reminds me of Liza P too in the chair. Like I said in Jessica chat, there's almost some Liza P in here. It was like,
yeah, well they do pay attention to the souls like people, right?
How'd that get in there?
My blood
did it.
Like that moment, it's like, what do we get? Like, because you can kind of tell this is FromSoft. Like you can kind of from the models, but like talking about blood, it's like, what's happening? It's impossible.
I give you my life.
I'm gonna get this tattoo, by the way.
Turn, O wheel.
and you sell me when you talk about a wheel turning. I just gotta.
Yeah, dude. That's
Yeah.
crazy. It's
Transport
pandering.
him to a
It's almost
night of
gratuitous.
moonlight,
Yeah.
to
And they talk about the
humanity's
moon?
very dusk.
That's cosmic, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I wonder if no, I don't want a tattoo on my head, but I will get that old like
that looks more like a brand. Like you could get like
my
you could get that
wrist.
branded on you.
I'm gonna get because I'm going when I get back home. I'm going to get my sleeve starting on my sleeve, and I'm gonna get all the FromSoft, like the hunters thing,
The hunter's mark.
the
Yeah.
dark sigil, and then
I got a mimic
this.
on my left forearm. That bitch is dope.
The
I'm gonna get a mimic on my butt cheek.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
that way if any chick wants to go back there, she gets eaten. Rawr.
Fuck yeah. You look her with your butt
No, I
cheek.
love that just seeing this too with the clock tower in the back and everything, and it's Bloodborne. I got a dog right next to me.
Hey, that's your mom, dude. That's don't.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Huh?
What are you talking about? What?
What do you mean?
No,
Dude.
Bloodborne clock tower. With you can hear the chime too. With it's just that sound is ingrained, right, for the Bloodborne fans.
I mean, this looks 100% like a Bloodborne.
Yeah, and then you get into this like train that has some like cyberpunk kind of elements to it. And that's
Yeah, no, I saw that. And I was like, I don't like that. Take that out.
Yeah, it was like
Yes, more futuristic shit, man.
No, take that out. Go. Bye. No.
yeah, you ruined it.
No.
You ruined the whole entire
Don't
game.
listen to cynic kid. Doesn't matter.
Which
No.
I've seen something like this. I feel like in every other Japanese game.
I've
like
seen
that's
that in
been
every
shown.
FromSoft game ever.
Yeah,
That's in
Some
every.
big
There's something like that in every FromSoft
stained
game
glass
ever.
thing.
Yeah. There's
Liza
always a
P
stained
has some
glass
of it,
cathedral.
too.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, we can see he's got his gun. This right here is just looks so Elden Ring. I don't know why. It's just I think with just like the terrain and the down here thing. Like it seems like it's gonna be kind of open from what we see of him like leaping off. And then the washing pole man right here, he's so like when we read out of this, it's gonna be like a multiplayer, like 8-player thing. Which is weird.
It's supposed to be a PvP PvE though.
Like it's
So
it's
you think they're doing, like, another-
PvP is what
Yeah.
they
That's a
said.
PvP PvE.
PvP.
He said what he's meant. It said
PvP pay-per-view.
in here.
Player versus player and player versus enemy is what it said.
This looks dope.
Yeah. It literally. I'm
I'd love
looking
to
at it
see
right
some
here.
gameplay.
PvP VE. So it's
Player versus player versus enemy.
Yeah, so it's I feel like just wording it that way is different, but anyway,
It's like the hunt. If you have, anyone
it's
ever played
different
Hunt?
than like what they normally do because like granted you have your cooperation, your invasions, but they're specifically putting this as a multiplayer, whereas like with the other ones they don't talk, like they don't call it that, so it's weird.
It's exactly what Hunt is like.
Yeah, there's some cosmic horror right there.
Yeah.
Which that's near Automata. Like that's
I was literally I was like, there's this face that I see, and I was and also with
near
like some
Replicant, near Automata, near Gestalt.
Majora's Mask kind of too.
Yep.
Fucking way nerd.
Very Majora's Mask. Good call.
Fucking way nerd.
My fucking Wayner is hard.
Yeah, so here's like he's leaping down. Which I thought I do like the vampire. I was gonna say that like the name Duskblood sucks because the vile blood they already used. So it's like
Right.
they used it already and they couldn't use it.
It's
again.
too easy, almost.
Yeah. Like Moon Blood would have been probably better. Dark Blood is that's edgelord like OC used stuff. And then does this monster have like breasts? Like The
Looks
fucking
like what you call it from Dark Souls too.
yeah, that were. Well, I was
Oh,
thinking of
shit.
the. I was thinking of the basilisk, right? How they store the poison in their eyeballs. So it's like this would be that, like they'll shrink when they. Well, actually, the leech things, the women from Canehurst Castle,
Oh,
that
the
are in also
ticks?
the ticks. Yeah, how they like have like the big like blood
Big
sacks and
sacks.
they
I
spray
fucking
it
love
out at
those
you and it
things.
recedes in. So it could be something
Yeah,
like
that's
that where
cool.
they'll have like a poison mist attack and then they'll shrink. Wizard wants to see what he wants. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I want what I want, man.
If it's a Fortnite clone done in the right way, I wouldn't be mad about that.
Now, if because it's a FromSoft game, Cynic he'll sweep for it.
Close your eyes.
I mean, Fortnite's not a bad game. I just don't like the way it looks, and I'm not a big multiplayer guy.
I like how video gamey this is though, like the jump and shoot, like
Yeah.
I pray that you
and then this like fucking Blade or whatever from Elden Ring, you know, the wolf guy.
carrier of blood.
And then we got your Liza P, your crop,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's just a dinosaur. Just
Man,
straight
I'd
up
love
a
to see
dino-
him do some more shit with Armored Core 6. They didn't release like nothing for that.
They didn't. Yeah, they.
That game is fucking amazing.
The Godskin duos getting clowned on, right?
Yeah.
And then Pajama Sam, you know.
Man, I hate that they use. That's one thing about Elden Ring. They use the Godskin duo way too much.
Yeah, that's a big problem with Elden Ring in general is how they
They use way too
reuse
many
a bunch
bosses.
of stuff.
Yeah.
Then like a little rat guy.
The little mouse behind the Coke bottle. Hey.
How much you want to bet this is going to be like the level up lady or something? Well, no, because that would probably be the level up lady. So. I don't know.
So if I
Yeah.
could shoot lasers,
I
though,
still
and
don't know.
swing
I need to
swords and
see
kick
more.
people,
Like I'm excited
yeah.
for it because it's FromSoft and it looks great. Graphically, it looks a little shit, but that's because it's going to be on
It's
the
on
gonna
the
be on the
Switch
Switch.
too,
Yeah.
So it's basically like a PS4.
Yeah, which is fine with me. I'm not mad about that. I mean, I need to see some gameplay, and if it doesn't have a story, I'm not going to be as excited about it. We're getting Night Rain in what, a month, and
Yeah.
if they're going to start leaning into these live service games, I'm out.
Well, not necessarily
I don't
multiplayer,
make
but not live
service game.
service. That's a
I
complete.
mean, I
different-
know, but I'm saying we don't know that yet.
Yeah. So anyway, here's what the breakdown from the official From Software website. PvPvE, base multiplayer action game in which up to 8 players can fight each other and against enemies. Players become Twilight bloodlines who have gained powers beyond those of humans through the power of their special blood, and throw themselves in a fierce battle for the first blood.
It's like Bloodborne.
Right? An interview with the director about the concept and worldview of this work, Creator's Voice, will be released Friday, April 4th at 10 p.m. Please look forward to this title, released in 2026. And it is Miyazaki directing it. It's not like Night Rain where they have a different guy. So, yeah. The Duskbloods. Even the logo kind of sucks, I'll be honest.
I don't like the name of it though. I think the Duskblood sucks, and
It's just like kind of like a little side project they're just throwing out there.
yeah, I don't like the Duskbloods. I think that name sucks, and you're right. The logo also sucks.
Yeah.
But the game looks fun, man. I'm excited for it. If I don't know if it's enough to do, I don't know if it's enough like Bloodborne was to me to where I literally swapped from being a Microsoft fanboy to
Sony
Pony, and ever since, I mean that's the only reason why I bought a PS4, and have been a Sony Pony ever since then. So I don't know if it's enough to get me
me
to spend 500 bones on a fucking Switch, a Super Switch. But
yeah, interesting.
I need to
says
see
Knuckles,
more.
and Grumpy also
Yeah.
says interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna get a Switch 2 for this.
Super Switch.
Super Switch. If it's
Oh,
a
that's what I'm playing.
multiplayer, especially the multiplayer stuff kind of killed it. If it was going to be just like it's Bloodborne, spiritual successor, it's got the rally mechanic, it's got, you're just killing vampires, I'm like, cool, you got me. But even some of the way that the bosses play, you can kind of tell it's like, it's going to be more of a Souls, Elden Ring type than a Bloodborne, and Bloodborne's just a special magic. Like, it's just,
Yeah,
It's
you're
just
right. No, there's
like-
something special about it, man. And I don't know if you can recapture that in a successor. You know what I mean? A spiritual successor in any way. Now, I mean, but they do have a track record of doing that, right? Like Demon Souls came out, and then the spiritual successor was Dark Souls, and it took off like fucking gangbusters. And
even
maybe
so, it's gonna be a good ass game, no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, like, it is going to be a good game. I imagine, unless they're really their multiplayer thing, depending on how we'll find out what Miyazaki says, and we'll be back next week, I'm sure, with the full breakdown of what it will be like. And then it'll be a battle of Night Rain versus Duskblood. It'll be like, which one are you going for, kind of thing. You team red or you team blue, right? Which one are you?
Yeah. No, we'll have to see, man. Like, I need more. I trust FromSoft. They're the only company that I will pre-order a game from anymore. But I don't know if this is quite it yet. I need to see a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, especially with it being a brand new console.
Yeah, with it being a brand new console, and you have to see what they're doing. I mean, FromSoft, they have their track record, but there's always can be a dud.
Yeah, they can always. I mean, and I'll give them one dud, right? Like they've built up enough goodwill with me in order to allow me to, go, okay, this game's a little mid. But I don't think this game's going to be mid, but I just need to know, is it going to be story based or is it going to be like Night Rain?
Yeah. For some, it's expensive dud. That's all you're getting,
It'll be like Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
With the Switch 2 price, being
all right, Jessica, you've been quiet. You take over on this. This is your
man. I was just about to tell him to shut up.
He's gone. He left.
No.
You sleeping?
I'm back.
Sleepy, Jessica, sleepy.
Hey, don't joke. That happened once. Actually, twice. Happened twice.
Gonna melt the snowman.
It's me. I'm making the joke about it. Anyway, Switch 2 is $449.99. So 450 big ones.
Yeah, that's $50 more than I was expecting on the high end.
Yeah, I heard like $350, I think, being the max. Someone were saying.
Well, I expected it to be $350, but I also thought it might be $399 on the high end. $449, yeah, that's definitely more than what I was expecting.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing that I want to get, especially with like the way Nintendo was talking in their direct, just being very like money kind of thing. It's just like, all right, you guys are Nintendo. Like, how bad was the Switch that you guys are that low? Or
I mean, $449 is not terrible, but I thought I saw one for $499.
That's the bundle with Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, yeah.
Oh, fuck you, bro. Just kiss my ass. You're not going to give me a pack-in game?
Mario Kart World on its own costs $80.
Go fuck yourself, Super Nintendo.
If you don't get the bundle, you're buying Mario Kart World $30 cheaper.
Nah, go fuck yourself, bro.
Remember,
you're already upping the price, and then dude, nope.
I saw an excerpt on Twitter from Reggie's book where he talked about how he had to beg and plead for them to put Wii Sports free with every Wii, and that Nintendo refused to do it because they didn't want to lose sales on Wii Sports. That Nintendo very much was like, why would we give away this game for free? And so even with the bundle, they're charging you for the bundle of the game. Mario Kart 8 should come with every Switch too. That'd be for free.
Bro,
That's the only way to justify the price increase to people.
and this
Yeah.
$80 bullshit. I mean, like we started talking about in my stream. There's something really fucked with the gaming industry right now.
We talked about it before a few weeks back about how rumors are that many in the industry are ready to sell their games for 100 bones.
Fuck this. No.
After
No.
seeing
Nope.
that $80 Nintendo game, GTA 6 will be $100. I
Nah.
guarantee it.
Dude, with how crazy the economy is and people can barely fucking afford to survive, like this is fucking ridiculous.
And then I believe this is just for the cartridges. Like I believe digitals are like staying the same price or something. I don't know, but I kept people saying that it's like the cartridges are like this much, basically, like little cards.
No, man. No, something's gonna have to give, man. The development cost of these games is too fucking high. And that's causing the price to rise on these fucking games and these fucking systems, and they're just pricing out people out of this fucking industry, man. It's no, fuck this.
Yeah. And I forgot I had this, and it's related to the Bloodborne talk that we were just doing. But more of Shuhei Yoshida, who used to be, I believe, CEO of PlayStation or something like that. But he says Japan studio was closed because PlayStation didn't want to make AA games anymore.
What's wrong with AA games?
I don't know. They just PlayStation. Sony's fixated on delivering high energy, big time blockbuster games like God of War, Horizon, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us, Spider-Man, and Returnal. Less driven approach towards AA game development. Indie titles and AAA games larger than ever. So yeah, so Ape Escape and stuff like that, they just didn't want to put forth the effort. So really, it's just and the Japanese studios who I believe made Bloodborne or worked on it or whatever. They were basically the ones in charge of making sure that we got a Bloodborne 2 if we ever did, and they closed them down. I remember when that was announced. But yeah. The Japanese are crazy.
Yeah, this is nuts, man. I like what are they gonna do when people when the majority of people just can't afford this shit and they just start losing customers?
I mean, that's the thing is Nintendo people are Nintendo people. I don't know what you can call Nintendo fan. Nintendo dogs? I don't know.
What's bitch?
Nintendards, like Ripitards. You can
Nah,
just shit on a
Switchards.
fucking stick.
Switch bitches. I like that.
Nintendards.
He's the Switch bitches.
Yeah, Switch
Uh,
bitch.
Well, I will say Nintendo. They got some stuff cooking. You know, with the live action Legend of Zelda movie, reportedly plotting a trilogy filming in New Zealand. I did see that they have Avi Arad working on this, and Avi Arad is like the former head of Sony Pictures. He might still be head of Sony Pictures, but he was the one in charge of like all the terrible movies that no one likes from Sony, and like even like 20. He was put in charge of the early 20th Century Fox stuff, like the Marvel stuff. Not good then. But it will release March 26, 2027. And the live action Legend of Zelda, which, if you're keeping up with your gaming news, will release 1 week from Sonic 4.
Oh shit. Sega versus Nintendo. We're back, baby.
Once again,
I hope it's good. I hope it's a banger because everyone's saying, I don't want live action Zelda. It's like, why? That'll
Man,
be like
fuck.
one of the cooler ones to see live action.
Yes. Fuck people.
well,
Listen, man,
speaking
I'm
of people
excited
not
for
liking
this.
live action Zelda, Grumpy goes, ew, no live action for Zelda.
Yep, I knew. That's why I said it. But
Go fuck yourselves.
I would love to see live action Zelda. I mean,
Wii U
that
bombed hard, but just because it's Nintendo doesn't mean people won't buy it. Wii U, what made Wii U suffer was its name because moms didn't want to buy like they didn't know that was like a different thing. They thought it was just like an extra whatever it was, right? Switch 2 is at least is like a hard, like, this is a sequel, and that's why they did that.
Super Switch.
Damn,
Yeah,
you
I
say
know, it should be
say
called Super
name
Switch.
and Ruby reappears.
Bro,
say Sonic and Ruby comes back to the street.
No, bro, I'm looking forward to the Zelda movie. I think it's gonna be great.
That's right. None. They will not do it well.
Well, yeah, that's what everybody says until they do it, and then they have egg on their face, and fuck them. No, I think it's gonna be great.
Do you like the original Mortal Kombat Grumpy? The one from like 94, 95?
Why are you using that as an example?
Just let me speak my truth.
Let the man cook.
Because it's a live action video game film.
Better
which
be
is
great.
Like, it's like a
Imagine-
50-50.
Imagine the world where Mario 2 was like coming out the same week, like the week after. Just be
man.
like,
They'd be eating their own
Smash
profit.
Bros. Yeah.
Well, no, it's gonna lead. I guarantee you, this is all leading up to a Smash Bros. Movie.
Oh, it's definitely not leading up to a Smash Bros. Anything. Guarantee that.
Why not?
They're not doing that. We would know.
Wait, no. What? Why? How do you?
Well, for what, the Sega like movie thing is already disconnected from the Mario.
Well, I'm not saying they have.
He's
to
not
have
saying
fun.
that though.
No, I'm saying like Zelda, Mario. They might do a Metroid movie. I'm talking about like Nintendo specifically. I'm not talking about Sega and all these other.
Well, some people were saying like that it was like the Sonic movies involved as well. But
no. Listen, that you start getting too much legal minutia. Then I'm not saying it's going to be every single third-party character in Smash. I'm talking about your main Nintendo characters teaming up.
When are we getting a Kirby movie? That's why
Kirby. We talked about this in my stream. Kirby.
Kirby.
No one gives a fuck about Kirby.
Yeah, I had said in the chat how it's like Samus and Kirby both only survive off of looks alone, and that's it.
You're crazy on the Kirby one. Yes, Samus. No.
Kirby's got dope ass powers though.
No one cares about Kirby.
Kirby don't need. Well, I mean, Kirby did have an anime. Kirby is the name you should know. Kirby is the star of the show. It's all you think. He's got maximum pink. Kirby's the one.
Bars, bro.
He's coming right back at you. He's coming right back at you.
Damn.
I said that I watched Kirby right back at you back in the day. What can we do, King DDD? I need a monster to defeat that there Kirby. And that's what we do.
He
you
did.
Better get it with the money back guarantee. That was good times.
Yeah, I miss Saturday morning cartoons.
Get us to 300 subscribers, and we will do possibly a Saturday morning stream where we will watch Saturday morning cartoons on Rumble.
Oh, dude, that sounds actually fun. I would.
Yeah, really,
in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I've talked about that before. It's like I not like the big ones. Like I want to watch like some like shitty obscure ones from like people barely remember or something like Biker Mice from Mars and shit like that.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
that would be very cool. Street Sharks.
So Street Sharks, a Savage Dragon, even like
that would be really cool.
Or like, and we might do some famous ones like G.I. Joe or He-Man.
Watch The Mask.
We'll just watch like sit down for like an hour and just Saturday morning just watch them. And
this one says I need 150 more alts.
Well, I'm just saying, but you don't want to rush it. You don't know about how Saturday mornings are going to be able to be done, but we'll see. Savage Dragons.
Anthony Mickey.
All right, gents, I'm gonna have to hop off at this point.
Coward.
Screw you.
I think we'll just go to the Ask Us Anything at this point. I'll save these for next week. I have so many stuff just piled up right now that it's like, this can go to next week and stuff like that. I still I have that Liza P DLC stuff. Still have not gotten all to it. There's still more stuff coming out. And I'm like, that's got to be a headliner of some kind though.
Yeah,
there's enough there.
Biker Mice from Mars and Street Sharks are at least more obscure than like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Batman.
No, Biker Mice and Mars and Street Sharks are obscure, Grumpy. Yes.
Street Sharks isn't. They were a mainline toy thing. Biker Mice from Mars is. Like Street Sharks was huge in the 90s.
I wouldn't say huge.
They were fucking massive for a minute, bro.
Cows of Moon Mesa. Yeah. What's that one with like the guy with
Oh
the
my
robot horse?
God, the Cowboys of Moon Mesa.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that. That's wow.
Street Sharks were big, but
Yeah, then they can't be obscure. If they were big, then they can't be obscure.
that doesn't mean it's not.
They could be a
obscure.
less popular, but they're not obscure.
I think if you're definitely talking now, I think they're obscure.
I would say they're obscure now, but most toys from like
That's
our
the-
childhood and stuff are obscure to people.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, but that's I'm saying, but that's
Except for the
point of
mainline shit,
I'm
G.I.
not.
Joe,
I'm
Ninja
not.
Turtles, Barbie.
That's-
blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
Remember,
That was my
it's-
point. They're definitely more obscure than them.
That's
Well,
what.
yeah.
Remember, it's for us to watch, and it's from my perspective. So it's
All right, boys, I gotta
Yeah, but
go.
everything's obscure from your perspective.
We
Yeah,
love you,
well, that's the
Jessica
whole- that's
Christ.
the
All
thing.
hail Jessica
All right, bye,
Christ.
Hi,
Jessica.
Jessica. Your face is okay, and your butt's cute.
Oh Jesus! Oh, that's the chat. I was like, we got a lot of questions, and it was just
Yeah,
the chat.
Cynic, you you weren't supposed to tell people that. I sent you those pictures in confidence. Damn it.
Again,
Well, you
if
said
you
it was
have
by
any,
accident.
if you have any,
Yeah, that's what you
Uh,
think, buddy.
Jess Cynic, Yowie, please remember to tag them
Oh.
both on Twitter.
I'm gone. I'm gone. See you guys later.
Bye.
Peace
Bye,
out, Roy
Justin.
Jen. Peace out, Summer Swan. I'll see y'all later.
In my head
Uh,
canon, yes, it is Grumpy.
No, Swan, I had clicked on the chat that I had pulled up earlier because normally I have the questions pulled up, but I just had it on a regular chat. So I just clicked and there was like a bunch. I'm like, oh no, there's a lot of questions, but it was just a live chat like normal. So
No Grumpy.
Uh,
I don't care how right you are.
no, but no, Grumpy, like I have a deeper knowledge than most. I have a deep surface level knowledge. Like I'm like the shallows on an island. I'm vast, but I don't go that far down.
You're a
So,
jack
like,
of all trades, master. of
I
none.
know about the Street Sharks, but like don't know anything about their lore or anything like that. So like watching the show, would be like, oh, cool. Like I haven't
I'm
seen
just kidding, Grumpy.
Gargoyles. Like I'd watch Gargoyles, and like I haven't seen that. But like we might do something like that. It's like it just depends. If we want to do like one episode per show or like binge a show, I don't know. But basically, yeah, the idea would be just all get up Saturday morning, watch a couple shows and just kind of bullshit. We're not going to do like a deep like, that's why I want to do like obscure ones, just so we could kind of like clown on it. Like animation sucks or like this villain's stupid or something like that. But
Yeah, they are right though. If you want to do obscure, you got to find some shit like the Cowboys of Moon Mesa. That's
Cowboy Moon
obscure.
Mesa, yeah, it'd be
Even
like that,
more
or like
obscure than that.
the He-Man cartoon, but the one from like the 80s, like it's like the Adventures of He-Man or something like that. He's like
Yeah.
a teenager, something like that, but stuff like that. And we might do like some cool ones that people actually want to watch, like, oh yeah, G.I. Joe, or
I think Iron
like
Man had
what
an
was it?
animated series in like the 90s.
yeah, we don't want to touch the 90s stuff, like the cool stuff, more 80s probably. That's not obscurity, that's just your ignorance. Perhaps more well, it's not naivete, Grumpy, but Grumpy, you're also like 60, so like, just because you remember it doesn't mean it's not obscure. Cowboys of Moon Mesa are not obscure. Okay, Grumpy, now you're just now you're
Yeah, I've
be
never
crazy.
even
All
heard
right.
of that Cowboys of Moon Mesa.
the 90s stuff was the cool stuff. Yeah, I know, but the point is not to just watch cool stuff. It's just we want to watch some shitty stuff to clown on. Okay, you got me there. Widget the World Watcher and Denver the Last Dinosaur are obscure.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Like I don't even know what those are.
The-
Yeah, but
I-
isn't Grumpy like 70 years old or something?
He's ageless.
He said the Snarks. Do you mean the Snorks? The Hanna-Barbera, the Snorks? That would the Smurfs ripoff? So anyway,
I said the Snarks, motherfucker.
Herculoids, not really obscure, but yeah, that could we could do Hanna-Barbera.
What you know about Mighty Max, though?
That you got me. Anyway, pinned at the top of the chat
What you
is
know
the
about
Ask
Mighty
Us
Max?
Anything. First question we have from Vabent. So are you going to buy a Switch 2 after all the details just came out? Well, I believe we covered that, but Cynic, you will possibly be buying one?
Yeah, I'm gonna really keep an eye on it. Yeah.
It would really, having a Switch would really help for like if you're going back and forth places, Like,
Yeah, no,
instead
that
of
would
like
be
lugging your
great. But
PlayStation.
yeah, I'm looking between that and a Stream Deck, personally, right? But we'll see. Like I said, we'll take a look at it whenever it comes out. Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm probably not gonna. It would maybe if I come into a bunch of money, I will, but only because there's so many. There's like I have not played any Nintendo games ever, and so I would like to actually play a lot of Nintendo games. So that would be my only thing. I might even just buy like a normal Switch secondhand or something first. Grumpy, did any of you actually enjoy any Bryan Singer / Fox X-Men? I hated all of it. Had mild interest in The Gifted and Legion at the end. Well, props to Grumpy for watching or having interest in The Gifted. I'll say The Gifted was good. Just
What
it
is
was
that?
a TV show. It was a TV show that aired on Fox, the regular network. Didn't have any real like X-Men in it, but it was like mutants. It had Blink, if you know Blink, and it had like not Warpath, but Warpath's brother. Like Polaris, Magneto's actual kid, stuff like that. Like, but it was all right. It was a very grounded street level mutant story, so it dealt with the prejudice and all that. It had a moment though that made me, you're dealing with an X-Men story written with writers from like 2016 or 15. They're gonna throw in some fuck shit in it. And one of them was like the leader of the Morlocks was like a black guy, and they were like, oh yeah, we Morlocks, we hide in the sewers because people don't like the way we look. And like the black guy goes like, and I was a black mutant, so I was treated extra worse. I'm like, get out of here. That's some hack shit. That's some terrible writing. Like what I've always talked about that I like the part of like the X-Men 90s cartoon, how when they go back to the 60s, Storm and Bishop are confused that like people don't like them because they're black, because like once mutants are discovered, no one cares about that anymore, kind of thing. I just like that world building. Gifter was better than Mutant X. Watch that. I haven't even heard of that.
I love the
Copy
first
said,
two X-Men.
What? No, I will say the X-Men movies, I like Last Stand, I will say too, but not as much as 1 and 2. That could be something that we do like a tier list or something one day. But yeah, like X1's good, X2's, or X1 and X2 are great. 3 is okay. It has its moments.
X1 and 2 are better than every other X-Men movie, in my opinion. They're still the best too.
What's the X-Men Origins Wolverine action scenes and nothing else really. It's all it has going for it. Video game's great though. Then First Class I actually like a lot. I like First Class a lot.
See, I like First Class, but I really don't get why a lot of people really like it a lot. I like get the hype behind it.
I like how it's what I was
the acting is great.
I was watching a reaction to it, and one of the things that I noticed that I didn't notice before was that the idea of like Charles and Eric being the leads of this movie while they're so powerful. It's interesting. Like the idea of like they don't nerf them. Like Charles can mind control someone from really far away, and he just does it, and the plot just has him do it. And he like does his like normally a movie would like nerf him. Like Jean is always nerfed in like the animated series where because she's so powerful, it's like, oh, I'm so tired, I pass out or whatever, right? But that's one of the things that I think sells First Class a lot is that you have these really powerful mutants as the leads of the story, and they're, they're doing that. So it helps it, but no, it's good vibes. It's good mutant stories too. It's the proper X-Men movie, I suppose. And then then Wolverine is kind of forgettable, but it's not bad. It's just meh.
Yeah,
and
it was cool.
Days of
that
Future
Silver Samurai was the villain.
Yeah, Silver Samurai. Days of Future Past is good, or great, I'd say. And then X-Men Apocalypse is kind of meh. I liked it for the time, but yeah. And then Logan's great, and then
that's a Wolverine movie, though.
Yeah. So that's a Wolverine movie, but anyway, yeah. So he said Fox X-Men, but anyway, yeah. So they have their moments, but stop making excuses for Bryan Singer. I just said 1 and 2. Bryan Singer, he did Days of Future Past. He did 1, 2, Days of Future Past, and then 3 was Brett Ratner. And then he didn't do First Class. That was like a group of 2 other people.
He did Days of Future Past.
Yeah, he came back to Days of Future Past. I remember
Dude,
that.
that was after his he got in trouble for all that shit. That's fucking wild.
I think so. No, well, he left X2
That's
to do
way
Superman
after
Returns.
X-Men 3.
Well, no, he left X3 to do Superman Returns. That's why he left that. His stuff didn't come out until I think after Days of Future Past.
Nah, no way, dude.
Pretty sure.
Mm.
Because Brett Ratner's came out at the same time. They're both of them did it.
That's crazy.
Anyway, I did actually watch Inhumans, Grumpy. No, see, Inhumans is bad, but Inhumans is funny bad. It's not like you're gonna hate you hate yourself. You can literally just get drunk or eat a bunch of snacks while you're watching. This thing fucking sucks. And then the guy came back and Doctor Strange 2, and I popped. I was like, yeah, fucking the guy from Inhumans. The same actor who played Black Bolt. It's awesome. More Inhumans got more respect than fucking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has. Cowards. I didn't care what people think or say. Superman Returns is better than Man of Steel. Mordred Kane. I don't know.
Fuck no.
Better Superman, terrible Lex. And Lex is okay, but his plot is terrible. Making a Kryptonite island, I don't know.
I thought that was the best part of the movie.
Really? I need
Yeah.
Lex in a mech. I need Lex in a mech suit.
Yeah, that was
They ever
cool,
done that
too.
in the movies yet?
Nope, they have not done it.
They didn't do that in Smallville either, though.
No.
I think they got close to doing it. They just never did.
Yeah. There's literally someone had Zod's suit, right? Someone had photoshopped that with the purple and the green, and it's with the collar, it's literally a Lex suit. It would have been perfect for him to outfit it with Zod's Kryptonian armor and all that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right in
Lex
front of
Luthor and Lois and Clark fucking sucks. That dude's he plays he's a good actor. I just don't like him as Lex.
The Lex and Alba, Supergirl had a Lex. It was fucking the guy from 2.5 Men.
Yep.
Oh
John
yeah, I
Cryer.
forgot about him. Yeah,
John Cryer, yeah.
he was still. I mean, he played
Kevin
a good Lex,
Spacey
but he also
killed it.
fucking sucked. He
That's
didn't.
Lex.
But there's no suit.
Yeah,
The closest that they got was in Superman and Lois, where they're here's a black guy who's called Mr. Luthor by this suit, but it turned out that it was actually Steel, John Henry Irons, and the suit was just programmed for a Luthor, and the suit was just calling it that because it had been hacked to allow Irons to use it.
Still so him. I wish they would have done him more justice in the movies.
So that was a missed opportunity. Yeah, I like to have Lex in the suit, and all that. So, yeah. Grumpy then asked, I don't even consider anything outside the 2 Spidey movies as MCU canon after Endgame. To you, everything else on Disney Plus is horrible, and that includes Ragnarok and Phase 3 and Ant-Man after Endgame. Ragnarok came before Endgame. You probably mean Love and Thunder, Grumpy, but I see Ragnarok from Phase 3 and Ant-Man and the Wasp. No, I like Hawkeye. I'm on record of that Hawkeye is still probably the best Disney Plus show. I haven't seen Born Again though, but Hawkeye is still probably the best Disney Plus Marvel show. Because I like street level stories about villains stopping crimes. Good or heroes stopping crimes. Call me crazy, right? I don't need every single story to have an alien or a multiverse or
no, not at all.
Hawkeye knew what it wanted to be. It's adapting a comic book in loose ways, but it's pulling from stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then, do you actually believe anything but Eddie Brock plus Black Symbiote can be Venom? The name is the character's motivation. He comes from the hate of Eddie Brock's symbiote of Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah. I think Venom is the symbiote more than it is Eddie Brock.
I'll say that because once he's bonded, he'll take those parts anyway. He'll move them to the next person.
Exactly.
And so that's why you get like
It's sort of like
a
when I
Venom
bonded
that-
with Snowman, right? Like I took my parts and left them in him, and
Yeah.
then he'll take them and leave
the
them in the
ooze
next
that is
person.
left inside of Snowman.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But no, like, and he'll
Mhm,
yeah. So
mhm,
like the
mhm.
Venom that wants to destroy Spider-Man, he'll attach to like a guy like Matt Gargan and become a bad guy, or the Venom that takes the heroic parts of Eddie Brock, he'll bond to Flash Thompson, become Agent Venom, right?
It's way
Stuff like
cooler
that.
when it's Eddie Brock though. That's the Venom
Yeah.
I think of.
I don't think
so.
every time.
I get like that being in your in your head because that's how you've always seen him. But I think it would be cool to see the symbiote with his personality. Like his personality stays the same, but yet like he sort of picks up the traits of like new people.
Venom
Right.
is the symbiote and Eddie. Without each other, they are something that isn't Venom.
Fucking
Mm.
grumpy.
I don't know.
steaks,
Like, I
dude.
get what you're saying.
I see both. I
But-
see both sides.
Yeah. Because the whole
Venom.
thing about we are Venom, then it's like if the symbiote were to bond with like Matt Gargan, he would have to be like Black Scorpion or something, you know, like some type of
That'd be
different thing, you know. So I get it. I get what he's saying.
I
I
don't
think
agree.
at this point though, the genie can't get put back in the bottle. you
I
know,
think
cat's
he
out.
I think he is a mantle though. Personally. It's just
Yeah,
me,
I mean,
man.
like I can see it. Like I can 100% like I buy him as a mantle.
Yeah.
I don't
I did.
like
I really one of my favorite comic book runs is when Flash Thompson. He's like in
Yeah.
the military and he gets
Agent
the
Venom,
Venom
yeah.
suit. Yeah.
Agent
Oh
Venom.
wow, weird. It's almost like he's a mantle.
Yeah, but even then, like he's
But I
Agent
prefer
Venom
Eddie
is his
Brock.
name. He's not Venom.
Where I mean, if you
Right.
prefer him,
True.
that's fine. Yeah.
That's I will say if you're gonna do it, you got to change it up, like Agent Venom or She Venom. You know,
Yeah, I'm
different
fine with
names
that.
kind of
Yeah.
thing.
No, I'm fine
Um,
with that.
Like Matt Gargan being Venom, he had returned back to being a villain, and so that was different. And then when he was in the Dark Avengers, he was pretending to be Spider-Man. You get that kind of thing, but even then, that's that Matt Gargan, I think, is the only Venom till Mary Jane. I believe is the only Venom to be Venom that wasn't a qualifier sometime like Agent Venom or She Venom or
I don't like
Anti-
that though
anti-Venom.
because it's again it takes away from like Venom, the original one. It's like if everyone can be Venom, it's like what's the point of like Eddie Brock or the Venom?
nothing to do
It's
with
like why go on
Scorpion.
Scorpion? You can make a
Yeah.
Scorpion tail as Venom. It's like what do you benefit
Yeah.
from symbioting with Scorpion?
Yeah. Well, like I said, because like Eddie Brock was anti-Venom, I think they wanted to have a villain Venom again. I haven't read that run where he's Venom. I only know of Gargan being Venom from Ultimate Alliance 2. He's the Venom in that game. And they made him like evil. Like at least like Eddie became like Lethal Protector and all that, but like Gargan Venom is just evil.
True. Well, tell me that run wasn't good though, Grumpy. That was a fun ass comic booky ass fucking nice, good ass like filled with a lot of heart. That run was good.
A lot
Is
of
this
heart,
the-
boys. I'll be right back.
Grumpy asking, is this the last time Annihilus was used? The Annihilation event pre-2010s? Or I believe he's like the first time Annihilus is used since then. I don't know. I know Annihilus appears in Earth's Mightiest Heroes. When they have the prison in the negative zone, he attacks it. He's also in Superhero Squad. Other than that, that's like the only thing I've ever seen Annihilus in is like those two cartoons. And that's
Mhm.
it. And he was also in like a magazine I had when I was a kid that had like toys in it. And it was like he was one of the things that you could like collect and build the pieces of was Annihilus. They have Carnage for that. They have turned Mary Jane into Carnage too, which was dumb. Yeah, for being
See,
I guess being a
I'm with you on this one, Grumpy. I think Cletus Cassidy is Carnage.
yeah. Well, Cletus Cassidy is currently dead, so his Carnage is like someone else.
Just the Agent
Carnage-
Venom run, Grumpy. That whole run.
Carnage currently is Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock is Carnage.
Oh,
Cletus Cassidy is dead.
nah, I don't agree with that.
Crazy stuff. Venom stuff got crazy in recent years with the Null, everything, and now Venom became king of the symbiotes, and
Dude, are we still talking about Venom and shit? Fuck.
now we just did
Nar? Yes,
No,
Nar.
No, we all.
Jamie,
we all-
pull that up. We still talking.
Grump-
Fuck, dude. Jamie left. They just
Grumpy.
fucking. Swear.
No, Jamie's around.
What do we pay
Grumpy.
Jamie to pull? Why do we even give Jamie a computer now?
Grumpy. Screw the Batgirl movie. It's not worth getting to see the light of day. It is brand damage. Do you hate Batman that much, Wizard? Why hate Batman? What did Batman do to you? Well, I believe Jesker was the one that said to see it. I just, out of like curiosity,
I said,
morbid
yes,
curiosity.
out of curiosity and to see Brendan Fraser's Firefly would have been interesting.
I like seeing superhero adaptations, even if they're bad, just because I like to see if they try.
No,
You especially as a superhero writer, you learn a bit with each one. You got to see some bad scripts to know what not to do. Especially if you can,
expert master writter, script draftsman.
yeah, as a writer. So, what'd you say?
I was reading
Back off.
sleeping. I was reading Sleeping's chat.
Yeah, I saw.
Jamie!
So you could stop.
Where'd they go? Computer's just been running all day. At least turn the computer off. Sorry.
No, just when you have your weight, and you bend down, and you just hear Jamie pull that up, and then you just raise it up, and you put it down. Just Jamie pull that up.
It's Wednesday.
Hello, One Gun. Yeah, come on. We know.
Nah, dude. Frazier is on a roll right now, Grumpy. Nothing can take him down right now, bro. He's too hot.
Yeah. Then Grumpy says, "Ding ding fight. Will Sony buy SquareSoft? Square Enix,
Eventually.
SquareSoft.
Yes.
Square Enix, but yeah, eventually.
Well, I was just going back through the clip. It was to talk about something, but it was when we were talking about FromSoft being bought by Sony. They probably wish they would have done that now, huh?
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, they're going to FromSoft didn't get bought by or. They're eventually all right. So Kodakawa owns, which is a company everybody should invest in, by the way. But Kodakawa owns a majority of all the manga and almost all the anime, especially the top anime, and they own FromSoft. And Sony is still looking into purchasing Kodakawa. So everybody go invest in Kodakawa. Seriously, you'll make a lot of money. Make decent money.
But anyway, yeah. So but buying Square Enix, I don't.
They've been talking about buying Square Enix. They've had basically a handshake deal with Square Enix for 2 decades now.
Yeah,
they've been looking into buying Square, especially since Marvel Avengers, for a long, they want it. They want it bad.
Yeah.
And with Microsoft folding, like they're planning on doing, like just rolling everything into like digital and being a publisher or whatever. Yeah, they're going to eventually buy it. It may not happen now, but within the next, mark my words, I give it 5
Snuffles
years.
away. Well, Snuffles left early last time too. Anyway,
Nintendo don't have enough money to buy Sony.
Who doesn't? Tencent?
Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo. No, Nintendo buying Sony. No, I was gonna say Nintendo buying Square.
The largest, again, like I will say, Kodakawa is one of the largest Japanese companies for entertainment in the world, and Sony is looking into buying them. So,
yeah, no, like I said,
that was one of the first stories we ever did on this show. Actually, it was like one of the first shows ever. I didn't get to make it, and I sent you all the information.
Yeah, it was pretty early on in the thing.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, until you brought up the whole thing with PlayStation and how close they were with like Final Fantasy and stuff, I was gonna say Nintendo Square Enix just because like of their RPG type stuff, but no,
they've had less Square Enix games on their consoles than Sony has.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Preston asks, Wiz, Cynic, and Snowman want to go in business together.
Well, I mean,
what are you selling?
Well, technically, I've already discussed things with Wiz, Snowman, and a couple other people about potential business. I'm not going to divulge the full thing now, but I do have investment capital that I've used to make fun of people with on Twitter, and I've now taken said capital and put it into an investment fund to potentially help
the ball
creators. And we'll put it like that.
Cynic Sin.
No, it's not going to be Cynic Sin. I will walk it out a little bit for you. With the people I've discussed it with, I've got 2 other people that are interested, 3 now actually, that are interested in helping with this. And I've talked to a lot of big creators, like around CG and other places, people that like I know in the music industry and things like that. And I want to do something to help indie creators to be able to, like, Wizard just got a new gig, right? You start Monday, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, more or less.
More or less, right? And so if Wizard was like, fuck, man, like this is taking up a lot of my time, and I just don't have the money to do what I want to on my book, I want to be able to help people do what they want to on their book. And that's about all I'm going to say about that right now.
Yeah,
So.
that's the last you'll hear of it.
Just give me a lot of money. Just give me all that money. Just give it.
Yeah, just put it all into Gremlin World.
Just
Dude, I don't know if honestly, Gremlin World's gonna have to be another investment fund
High
because
risk, high
it's
reward.
only at
just
this
give
point.
me the money.
Just give him the money. What are you not understanding?
Well, I mean, like you're gonna need way more than 60.
Like a comic book fixer.
All right, well,
Seriously,
give us
yeah.
the money
I mean, in
and
a
we'll give
way,
it to
but there's more to it. Yeah, and tentatively, Preston's just outing the name that was came up with.
Yeah, just Preston's just over here, like those little babushka just over here, like barely.
Babushka, that
understanding
fits.
how
Yeah.
The little
But yeah,
mouse
no,
behind the bottle.
Yeah. It's an idea that I'm rolling around. I'm talking with some actual serious money people, and it's at this point it's just going to be called Imprint. So we'll explain
Also,
more later.
Preston,
Nice, man.
stop being a coward and get back on Twitter so you can tell me I do a good stream at the end of the stream. I
Wait,
know,
Yeah, dude, I missed that, right? Fuck.
Yeah. Felt
Like
good.
that
How do I
part
know?
was like
How do I know I'm doing a good stream if you're not there to tell me?
exactly. I need somebody to tell me, and nobody's told me that. Well, there was one dude that used to do that for a minute, and then he got busy doing some other stuff.
Why am I calling Preston a grandmother? You tell me.
No, you. No.
No, you.
No. You.
And then Mordred Kane asked,
No.
what? This one, no, I have an answer for this one. What is a non-DC or Marvel comic that is your favorite? Mine's Red Sonja and Conan.
Oof. Well, ask that question again. I didn't quite hear it.
What is a non-Marvel or DC comic that's your favorite?
Oh fuck! What's the name of it? It's
That's
a
easy.
real obscure. It's supposed to be a
Mask.
Batman ripoff, but it's about a pig, and I found it in a comic book store.
I missed that too. Come on, Preston. All I get is negativity, says Rubik. I mean, come on, Preston.
Well, that's because you suck, Ruby.
That is true. With Ruby, it's the truth. You're just
Ruby
no good
sucks.
streams.
Since Preston has left Twitter, Ruby shows have been so hard for me to carry because Ruby just does nothing because he knows he's not going to get an attaboy.
Yeah, we don't really my streams have gone on way too long with terrible topics, and I don't know if I have a good stream or not.
You want me to walk that whole thing out, Preston? You want me to walk that out publicly? You put that in the chat. What we've discussed, do you want to put that in the chat? Because I will. I'll gladly put that out there. It bothers me none.
Anywho.
Mordred Kane, does the mask count? That's Dark Horse.
I can't remember the name of that comic that
Pigman?
No, dude, it's
that gross one you were talking about, the Crossed or whatever.
No, Cross. Yeah, Cross is my favorite right now. That shit is fucking insane, and it's really good. I've been reading at least a book a night. Yeah. I would. I've read some of that. Yeah.
The
only one I could say, because I only really when I read comics, it's Marvel and DC stuff. Is Blood in the Sword by Richard Embry.
Richard Embry, Blood in the Sword.
Damn, dude.
Oh
nice
shit, son! Let me find that link, and we're gonna put it in the.
We'll just put exclamation point Rich. And it
I actually really like Geiger as well.
He was on panel before.
Grow on me. Ghost Machine, all that shit's really dope.
Yeah, Ghost Machine's cool shit. I hate that I missed out when it first started coming out. So Now I'm
I
gonna.
mean, it's still pretty hot.
I don't have the
It's
Blood and the
still, like-
Sword link available, but his Twitter's right there.
It's also
not
not
pop-
online right now. It's just
Yeah.
like giving me his profile. I have to ask
Yeah,
him
if you have
about
not,
that.
well, you got to buy Blood and the Sword too, and you can get the catch-up bundle. Don't forget.
Yeah, you're a little behind, Grumpy. I just said Ghost Machine and Geiger.
Yeah. So, anyway, I believe that's the last of the questions. I'll end the Q&A.
No, I want more.
We got
But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Grumpy, yeah, we'll see, man. I've had an idea. Somebody had sparked this idea a while back, and I don't give a shit about making money. I know how to make money, and I can always make more money. And if I can start helping people, then that's sort of what I want to do. But also, if what me and Preston had discussed about me purchasing some other things works out, then yeah, there will be some money to be made. And that'd be great. But if not, who gives a shit?
so watch this space is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Space Ghost, the new Space Ghost comic is supposed to be pretty damn good too.
I haven't seen
Check
that.
that out.
I saw about the Captain Planet one, but I haven't seen a Space Ghost one.
Yep.
Captain Planet could be on the list to watch too. I've actually seen some of those, but it was a long time ago. It was on Earth Day. Boomerang was playing them all. That was my first time seeing them. But anyway, yeah. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you,
Hey.
Jesker, for being here. Thank you, Snowman and Cynic. Thanks to the
buddy.
chat. You know, Grumpy, Roygen, Sleeping Psychopathy, Ruby, of course, Swan. We had Snuffles, Preston, One Gun stopped in. We had Vabent. We had Grumpy, if I haven't said it already, Mordred Kane. You know, we're getting our regulars in here, which is fun to see. You know, as I say, we have the best geek stream right now on the internet, and I have a lot of fun doing it. You know, I have a lot of fun getting my topics together and laying them all out, and especially right now, I have enough to carry over. Great job, Wizard, says Preston. Well, the stream's not over yet. It doesn't count. It's not the same. I don't know if you mean it. Swan says it's Roy Jean.
I don't even
Roy.
I don't even
Jean.
know the
Roy
song
Jean.
until he plays it.
Yeah. No, it's Anyway, next week will be a Wednesday and a Thursday stream.
Wait, what's
was-
the day after Wednesday? I think you said it wrong.
Well, I'm saying it's a Wednesday. It's a Wow Wednesday and a Thursday stream.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Thursday
yeah,
night,
yeah,
Thursday.
yeah.
I'll have to square away what issues Cynic will be reading because a couple have piled up, and I don't really want him to run and gun through the whole thing just to get to the end because still arc stuff is happening. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I need to know.
I'll talk about that. I'll show off and talk about that choose your own adventure story that they put out. But anyway, yeah. So thank you all for being here, and I will play the outro.